I'm angry again. Hello.
Stop being angry.
I need to turn the. It's funny, but also I need to turn that out.
You can just change the toggle.
I keep on forgetting. It's kind of funny though. It
is.
Hello.
Hello.
We're here with more MAMIYA.
Mommy?
Finally. Yeah. Yeah.
Mommy. There's so many mommies in here. Severe lack of them, actually.
Where are
we? You finished all the pink house.
Yeah.
So you can just keep going. That's all I remember.
Yeah, we finally caught up with everybody in the pink house. All of them are nuts in completely different ways from the others.
Yeah, like Sebastian from Black Butler?
Yeah. Actual psychopath?
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. You wanted to do terrible things to a child.
And having to find the worst child to do it to.
Actually, the best one, probably.
True.
For him, I think it was good. For everyone else, oh, well. Everyone else, you know what? It was pretty good. More or less.
Yeah. What happened here?
You get the gun.
Yeah, I got the gun.
Yeah,
and then he's going back into the story. Because the gun will change everything.
A gun will change everything.
You never come here again. The man smiled within the darkness. Alright. What's your plan? The story ends with them being taken to the Trichilocosm.
Yes.
Wow.
The yes.
Every single time. Every single time. That's the ending. No matter what wisdom you wield, and no matter what if you feel like you saved them, you can't actually go past that time. As long as you're a spectator, you'll never be able to save your friends.
That's not true. I may not know what happens after the ending, but that's information that not even you have. They can be happy even without me. They have the power to do that.
My resolute shout made MAMIYA's eyebrows twitch in irritation. You still continue to spout that naive nonsense? I can't read today.
That's fair.
You really don't understand anything. You think they'll just leave happy lives when you leave them? The fact that you can't drop this optimism is the reason why you... I found it strange that he would raise his voice like that. However, it only lasted a moment, and he quickly regained his crescent smile. The two eyes above it pierced me harder than ever before. You do actually understand, right, Natsume? His black and green eyes bore into me. I felt genuinely uneasy.
Understand what?
The strength of his words made me stagger. I couldn't rely on anyone. He made me feel as though someone as useless as me would just fall into the darkness of hell. The meaning behind the actions you took before the end credits. You know where you tried to take them. And you know what the Trichilocosm is.
Stop.
You know what you are.
I know what you are.
Happy Pride Month. You really do know, don't you? A moment later, darkness came over my eyes. Holy shit.
Oh, no.
What is the sound? Holy shit.
Me when I go to the club.
The MAMIYA has all collapsed. Blood spurted out. What is going on? Within rain. Within a bathtub. Within the city. Within the sea. Who killed? Who cornered them? Who was responsible? Whose malice crushed them? Whose benevolence brought about their end?
I can't yell that loud in my house.
I had a feeling about this. I'd known it all along. I merely averted my eyes from it due to other factors. Long before Mamiya ever asked me... Well, that reminds me. Ah, polite. Okay, this is pretty okay. You know,
If
last
I
time...
started screaming in my house, my family would generally think something was wrong.
Oh. The music's kind of cool. You know, I got fucking copyright rated for Rachmaninoff.
Yes. I've
Of
gotten
all
copyrighted
things.
for classical music
That's
before
so
too.
random.
It's because they're like owned by Mr. Classical Music.
I feel like Rachmaninoff should be old enough that it, like, isn't, but...
I don't know if they just didn't enter public like I think someone owns it, but for the most part people can use them, but like someone definitely bought ownership to a lot of them.
Yeah, it's annoying. Long before Mamiya ever asked me, I'd known it since the time I died. It was obvious what the Trichiliocosm was. I knew where I would return. If the Trichiliocosm was the place where people went after death, the place where Natsume went after dying, then that library with its countless books. Alright then, let's go to the Trichiliocosm where Mamiya's waiting for us.
Alright then, let's go beyond that light.
It was the very same Trichiliocosm Mamiya always spoke of. Oh!
No, I don't know that.
You do.
I don't.
You're the same. We're the same.
No. No.
I grabbed my head and writhed in agony. My brain ached, refusing to accept his words as truth. No, I didn't know that. I didn't intend that. I wanted to save them. The fact that the happy ending would lead to the same place where Mamiya, where this man was taking them.
I don't.
I shouted, hoping that would make the headache go away. However, my feelings and my brain accepted his words as the truth. Within my fading consciousness, I gently moved my mouth. My flesh alone seemed to reject this truth. If it stopped resisting this, I would be consumed by this darkness. That's a cool picture.
Yeah, I wish I could see it. I'm in Minecraft right now.
Oh no!
I'm playing Minecraft.
Natsume, you did good. For a clueless, foolish puppet of a spectator, that is. So let's end this. Don't get in the way of the story we wish for. There's nothing you can do about it. You yourself had no choice in this, did you? Within the darkness, I felt the weight of my unresponsive body. I did work hard. For someone so pitiful, I did reasonably well. Why not just rest?
I can't read.
It's okay. Perhaps he was right. I certainly was feeling a little tired. No matter how hard I tried, their happiness drifted farther and farther away. The more I struggled, the more alone I became. It might be a good time to just rest and look at the scenery. Yeah, you did well. You've done enough. What an enticing voice. I could hardly resist it. A gentle, peaceful land of harmony. I felt like I could see it in front of me. Go on, take my hand. You should rest for a bit. Within my hazy vision, I saw his pale hand. I saw it as my only salvation. So, what should we do? It sounds like he's like hypnotizing us all, honestly.
You may as well be. Don't forget to save.
Oh yeah.
I would just save.
The way this looks almost exactly like where we are right now.
Yeah.
I'll go put it over here. Wake up, Natsume.
No.
Hmm.
No. I'm not like you.
What?
I was chosen.
I uttered words not even I fully understood. My consciousness was still as hazy as ever. In my hand, I tightly grasped the gun left behind by my senior. Its hardness made me snap back to my senses. I felt like I was holding his will. I looked ahead. Mommy had left an opening and I looked right at him.
I'm not like you. I have friends I talk to, friends who came to my funeral. Even if what I do is the same as what MAMIYA, what you do, I will make them happy. I'm not like you.
After brief silence, he let out a laugh. Big words, Natsume. I felt the very air tremble as a fierce gale blew at me. It blew away the darkness and the blood on me vanished. Clouds drifted ahead with a small ray of light shining through. The moonlight from behind me accented Mamiya's outline. Dang! This man, Mamiya, ignored the gale and looked only at me. His gaze was stronger than ever before. The same way you do things for them, I too have to meet their expectations. The moment he said that, the clouds vanished, exposing the moon. It shone with a golden tint and felt as vast as Mamiya himself. A shared illusion. That's what we want.
Shared illusion?
Very well. If you think we're that different, I'm challenging you, Natsume. Let's see whose desires come true. Mamiya grinned at me. Yeah, I couldn't lose this. I had to do all I could to win against this man.
Except, no matter what you're plotting, no matter what you are, I'll use my iron will to save the people from your treachery. You can take that as a promise. I will keep denying the world you desire. I'm challenging you, Mamiya.
Oh, dang. Oh, that did that on its own. Alright, third
yeah,
Friday.
There's a full moon and the half moon.
Yeah. Yeah, Natsume's is the half moon. I'm wondering... I don't even remember what voice I used for Minato. Natsume, have you ever been to Tokyo Tower?
No, I've always lived in Tokyo, and I did think about visiting at least once, though. Tokyo Tower is one of Japan's symbols. I love huge buildings, so I really like going there a lot.
You're pretty tall yourself. Is that why you like huge buildings?
I just feel close to them, you know?
I was gonna say, like, you're just really tall. We were going to Tokyo Tower as we talked. Last Friday, we all promised to hang out as friends. And everyone had actually gathered on time for this. What are you so happy about, Natsume?
Oh, I'm just glad I got to meet you guys again.
You're being weird. We can hang out whenever you want. Archika actually visited my place the other day. He brought tons of rented DVDs. Not like you had anything better to do, right? I had homework to do the next day, but he rented so many we had to pull an all-nighter to finish them.
That's cute.
It is cute. They went on a date.
And?
I had him help me. Come on, kanji literature's easy. Pissed me off how fast he was.
That's actually interesting.
Yeah. Aren't you glad I was there? Anyway, don't be afraid to call us. In fact, put me on high priority.
Thanks.
So, here.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, don't look at it now.
I need to get back home first, right? Okay. Natsume, did you see that? Huh? Oh, no, sorry. I didn't intend to. Ryo and I actually exchanged letters.
So okay to talk to me in a whisper, making sure that Kikuchi wouldn't hear him.
Letters? Yes, I insisted on it, and he actually gave one to me. It turned into a habit.
That's so cute.
Happy Pride. I see. That's wonderful.
The fact they were also doing it in this what if made me happy.
Oh, right. Here's one to you. Huh? Me?
Surprised I took the letter he gave me.
Can I read it?
He's so excited!
No, you need to read letters at home. Alright. Everyone seems to be having so much fun. Did my efforts push away Mamiya's impact a bit?
What are you muttering?
Kikuchi-ryo, don't just sneak up on me like that.
I didn't intend to. You didn't forget why you came here, right?
Huh? Well, we're here to have fun and grow closer.
No. Were you even listening? Flowers.
Flowers?
We're getting flowers for Natsume.
You decided to give him flowers? That's good.
No. It's not decided yet. It's just that there were a lot of flowers, and if there's one that suits him perfectly, we might go with that. I've been thinking about what flower would be right for him, but I figured that we should just look around the flower shops here too, not just the ones where we live.
I see. Flowers, huh? I can't wait. Hey, let's split up for now. We're gathering here in the evening.
Oh, hey Natsume. I hadn't told him that I didn't want to go to Tokyo Tower from your sightseeing. The pink house where Arisugawa and the other three lived. According to the descriptions, it was somewhere around here. I observed them many times, but I hadn't met them even once. That night, I faced Mamiya and told him that I would save everyone. I now felt that I had to interact with them at least once. They seemed to be more intoxicated by Mamiya than my friends. For all I knew, they might just turn me away at the front door.
Still, I'll do what I can. Alright.
I was able to find the scene of the prologue to their story, the cafe they entered to take shelter from the rain. That meant the place they lived at was also closed.
It was probably...
I followed my memory to walk where they had. I took a right at the drugstore with the frog in front of it, then turned left at the park and kept going straight.
Was there always a convenience store here?
I became somewhat worried.
Well, convenience stores pop up all the time, I guess. It should be okay.
Convincing myself, I continued to walk. However, I found something that didn't match my memory.
Am I really going the right way?
Is he lost? But then I saw a temple that really stood out, and I became certain that I was on the right track.
Alright, I just have to keep going forward. Huh?
Pink house from my memory, it wasn't there. Instead, all I saw was a plot of land currently for sale.
What? Why?
I opened my eyes wide and looked around. The house ahead, as well as the neighboring ones, were all exactly as I remembered them. In that case...
Where on earth did they go?
Oh, Natsume, welcome back. Where have you been? As I returned with drooping shoulders, I was welcomed by Tojo Minato.
I went to visit some acquaintances, but they weren't in. Oh? Did they move away?
If they never mentioned it, that means you've just been cut off. You're not supposed to say that. Ow!
It's okay. It's not like we agreed to meet. Thanks, guys. So, did you find any good flowers? You'll know when you see them.
We bought some. Here. Morchika handed me a plastic bag.
Huh? They're in here? Let's see.
I looked inside and found a whole bunch of handheld fireworks.
Fireworks?
That's exactly the reaction I expected from Natsume.
But, these are fire!
As we looked around, we passed by Don Quixote and saw these. Man, DQ's great.
Dairy Queen?
Yeah, I know, right? I think it needs to be a donkey.
Donkey. We also got a bucket. We're gonna light them now?
We didn't come all the way here to do nothing.
But fireworks are pretty loud.
There's a park nearby. Let's do it there.
Don't you want to create memories with us?
How can you say no to that face?
I know.
That question was just so...
You're being unfair.
Oh, it's from the library image.
I like Kato.
Yeah. This is cute.
Wow, amazing. It's so pretty. It's drought, so things might catch fire. Be careful.
Don't just stand there, come closer. Here, take it. I'll light it.
That's scary. Whoa!
Oh, there it goes.
Eh.
What are you so scared of? Have you never lit handheld fireworks before?
No.
But it's a pretty sight, isn't it?
It sure is.
I hesitantly looked up. Behind the colorful flames, the four of them were laughing.
It's so pretty.
I've always found winter prettier than summer. The air is clearer too. I'm honestly surprised more people don't like it.
But it's fun to be the only ones enjoying such colors in winter.
It's too cold to catch on. Come on, you're a grown man. Stop playing with sparklers and move a little. You'll warm up. But I don't want to move.
Oh, I'd like to play with sparklers too.
Seeing the thing in Morchika Haruka's hand piqued my interest. It didn't seem intense, so I could enjoy it rather casually. However, as a first-timer, I didn't really know how to light and enjoy sparklers.
Have you
Thankfully.
seen firework fights?
No.
Where like people like shoot fireworks at each other?
No. That sounds terrible.
Oh yeah, that shit happens. I think my friend like accidentally ended up in one once, but like she like ran from it.
How do you accidentally end up in one of those?
Well, you know, people nearby just like start firework fighting and they shoot fireworks at each other.
That makes sense, I guess.
It's a safe activity in a park.
Very safe.
Yeah.
I don't think we really like... You seem to have a lot more fireworks in your area than I do.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And that firework fight is actually not in my area, but I mean, like, it's a drive.
Uh-huh.
You know what? People here are just firework pilled.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I don't think we really get that many around here.
You guys just, like, wait for the 4th of July.
Yeah, we wait for the 4th of July, or, like, occasionally there's, like, other fireworks, but, they're usually contained to, like, being set off by the town, I think. Like, I think we used to have them for, like, the local festival, but the festival's not happening anymore.
Yeah. I had fireworks last week.
What holiday
for
was
like
it?
2 days. There isn't one. There's no holiday.
And your neighborhood's so weird.
I like help.
Come live in my area.
Everyone's so loud. Even the animals are loud.
That's so odd. We
Yeah.
have like a store of sparklers for some reason in my home. We haven't used them in ages,
Okay, well,
and
I
we probably
can
need
next
to
time.
do something about
I'll
that.
just use it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all sparklers. We can just use them in like our front yard because they don't make a
Sure.
noise, so we can draw
Damn, I
silly
wish more
pictures.
people use sparklers.
Yeah,
You know, I've seen a guy do Wotoge with sparklers.
that's
I saw
cool.
that at the it was at the truck rave.
That's
Like
great.
the full
That's
dance. I was like,
awesome.
that looks dangerous.
I feel like it's a lot of the only other time that before like I got into VTubers, the only other time that I really got in like heard about Wotage was a guy performing Wotage, which I didn't realize it was Wotage at the time.
Hmm.
Like on stage, and he got those like
Oh.
orange light sticks.
Uh,
Like they're like rare and like really bright, right?
okay.
And he got like a dozen of them and just like kept on turning them on and like using them and then throwing them out like when they were done or something like that.
Oh wow.
It was pretty intense.
I used to watch like Wotoge YouTube videos that were like uploaded from Nico Nico Doga
Hmm.
for like anime songs.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and then I was like 14. I was like, I want to learn how to do that. I still haven't.
Oh yeah, but the point of my story was that like if people are gonna just throw out if it's like disposable light sticks, then they might as well just use sparklers. That's
That is
my thing.
true. Disposable light sticks sounds expensive.
Yeah, it does. It's like supposed to prove your love or something. I don't even know.
Oh wow. I see why, but it's so wasteful.
Yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Thankfully there was someone next to me who could help. What?
Oh, Kikuchirio, I want to play with sparklers too.
Come here.
Ah,
The fire's prettier where there's less wind. Here.
thanks. Huh, this is pretty.
Don't swing it around. It'll burn out faster.
Always so considerate of others. You really are an older brother.
The two of us looks like the burning sparklers.
Fire is the same color as your eyes.
Wow. What?
The fire of the sparklers is orange, just like your eyes. It's a warm color.
Looked away and fell silent.
Just normal things you tell your homies.
I know, right?
Yeah, when I hang out with the boys, I'm like, damn, bro, your brown eyes are so deep. They remind
It
me
made
of
more
nature.
awkward because, like, in the universe, like, he's an adult.
I'm gonna tell my homies this next time. Made you blush?
Not really.
This is my first time with handheld fireworks. I had nothing like them when I was little. What about you?
Same here. I don't have much experience with fireworks. But being by your side reminded me of something. Osamu showed me some fireworks.
Osamu?
That name came up at one point in the stories. You remember this Osamu person while interacting with me?
Can you tell me more about your past?
Okay, but don't expect anything exciting.
It's fine.
I slept in the closet a lot.
Don't you always?
I would make myself small, surrounded by my mother's clothes. I would just wait for things to pass, And every time, Osamu would be there. I was in the closet that day, too.
Yeah?
My mother changed men every few months. Osamu was one of them. I wasn't allowed to leave the closet. One of the men used the word single mother. Apparently, Mom didn't like the fact that she had a child. Still, I really needed to go to the bathroom. Making sure I wasn't hurt, I opened the door. I snuck through the hallway like a cat without so much as making a sound. Once I did my business, I inhaled a breath and opened the door. In the closet during Pride Month, not allowed. He came out.
Yeah, he came out. And he took a piss immediately.
So relaxed that I'd let my guard down. There was an unknown man in front of the door. We stared at each other for a good few seconds. His wide pupils and the black eyes behind his glasses looked straight at me. I'm just thinking about this because it's like, this is Arisagawa. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all connected to... Oh yeah, I guess they are, because Samejima is connected to...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then... Who are the other ones we got connected to?
That's a good question.
I guess we'll see. I just borrowed the bathroom. I'll be going. Mama told me to act like someone else's child, so that was my go-to line when I was found. I went to the entrance and took out my shoes, which were deep in the shoebox. Hey, hold up. I can do it.
Okay.
Look at me. I did as told. He looked me over from head to toe. She's tired, so just let her be. No, Are you eating properly? Huh? Want me to buy you something? I quickly shook my head to the sides. There's no telling what Mom would say if he did that, so I had to avoid it at all costs. Well, what would you like then? Is there something you want to eat? I'm just asking. There's gotta be something, right? Strawberry donuts? The man raised his face, patted my head, and then left the house. I'm back. Huh? What are you doing in the corner? Come here. This is... Well, it's treats for your mom. You can have one. Saying that, he took out a strawberry donut. What's your name? Mine's Osamu. Osamu. I'm Ro. You can be the mom. Since that day, I didn't have to sleep in the closet anymore. So, what are kids into these days? What's the most popular game or anime out there? I don't watch anime or games. How about books then? Do you have any? No. Alright, come with me. Saying that, Osamu put me on a bike and began driving. Wouldn't you usually say pedaling?
Oh, maybe it's like a motorbike.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
You're 7? This should be good for you then. Within a large bookstore, Osamu pointed at a color section. Pick whichever one you want. From here? I looked over the great variety of books on display. All of them were attractive and I had a hard time deciding. However, if I could actually have my own book and not just read those at a library... Oh, made up your mind? While I was busy looking for a book, Osamu waited for me without saying a word. I'll go with this one. It was a children's book with a nice cover. Oh. Osamu flashed a grin. Why'd you pick that one? Because the fire dragon on the cover is cool. That's so. He folded his arms and became even happier. I still didn't really understand why he was so happy about my pick. I'd already forgotten the book's title and author. I did remember what it was about, though. Don't hold back and eat a lot. Here. Okay. Eating at a family restaurant was a luxury to me, and Osamu used to take me to many of them. Why is there a pineapple on the steak? Apparently it makes the meat softer. Not sure if that's true though. Really?
It is true.
Yes, it is. Why'd you put fruits on the main dish? Ain't pineapple a dessert? This shit's disgusting. Also, I'm gonna clench the menu like a madman, but I didn't find him particularly scary. Well, I guess pineapple is a dessert. Adrio, did you read the book? Yeah, I read all of it. The book he bought me was like an oasis in the corner of the room I usually sat in. Agreeing with Osama right now. What do people have against pineapple?
Oh, I don't like pineapple, but...
Well, you're special. Like, you not liking pineapple isn't exactly like it's particularly about pineapple. It's about you and fruit.
Yeah, I don't like pineapple, really. I think pineapple juice mixed into, like, mixed drinks is fine. That's about it.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's like syrups and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
My mom cooks with pineapple, which is fine. But one time she left the pineapple in. Ugh.
Oh.
I bit into it and I was like, ugh.
That's unfortunate.
Because it's actually the thing I was telling you, like, the tomato. It's like a tomato sauce. I couldn't describe it any other way. Maybe think of like mapo tofu, but like the base was vegetarian with tomatoes. And there's no meat.
Interesting.
Yeah, imagine a vegetarian mapo tofu.
I'm like trying to think about that and then also adding like a pineapple piece in there. And I can't.
But like it does taste good in the sauce.
Oh,
so
I'm sure it tastes good.
Yeah, it's probably there for like increasing
I'm just thinking
the flavor.
about it just because like it's tomato sauce, but then it also has pineapple in it, which I don't think about being combined together usually.
I don't know. I think maybe it's like the sweet and it's not acidic, but it's got like a tang. So if you want to put that in the flavor, you have to stew the pineapple.
I guess I would like because it is acidic, then it would go along with the tomato's acidity.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But it's like a fruitier version.
Yeah.
I don't know. My mom has interesting ways of like adding flavors. I don't think they're wrong. They're just interesting. You don't think about them.
Interesting, yeah. I support experimentation.
Yeah, well, she experiments a lot with vegetarian cooking. Actually, at this point, it's just straight up vegan.
Interesting.
Hmm?
Does she do that just like by choice, or is it because like
no,
you
I think
also
it's
do
purely
it?
accidental.
Huh. Because you ended up being vegetarian, right? So
yes, she's vegetarian. Like, I mean, she'll like still eat eggs and stuff, and same for me. But one day I sat down and I thought about it, and I realized most of her dishes are accidentally vegan.
Huh. I like how it's accidental.
Yeah, it's like it's not intentional, because a lot of like the dishes she makes don't incorporate dairy at all.
Well, because I mean, like yours is also like your interest in being vegetarian isn't exactly like because like a lot of vegetarians are like concerned about like animals and such. But then there's also like people that just prefer it, like you.
Yeah.
Admire people who are vegan.
Yeah, like I'm not like on a full vegan diet, but a lot of the stuff I eat is very vegan by accident. But I think like Vietnamese cooking anyways, like specifically,
oh yeah, it's really light.
It lends pretty well to like being vegan if you want it to be. Because like if you just take out all of the meats, it's pretty much vegan because they usually don't cook with milk other than coconut milk, which is like vegan friendly.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah, so I guess if you're eating Viet cuisine, you're either vegan or you're not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I could never be vegetarian. I like vegetables, but like I need to have meat too.
Oh, I can't give up fried chicken, and
Fair, fair,
cheese,
fair.
but I don't even eat them that much.
Uh-huh. What was I gonna say? You know, yesterday I saw a video of somebody who could like cut into a coconut in such a way that like they like perfectly preserve all of the meat, basically.
I saw that, and they take it out as like a ball, right?
Yeah, it's like a ball. I like didn't think about it like that. It's just like it makes sense that it's a ball because it's a round
Yeah, I
object,
saw
but
that. It
it's
was
like
crazy.
when you see it in the store, like they always chop it so that way it's
It's a lot of
pointy.
effort for a lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's difficult. Hello, chat. Hi, Summer. Hi,
Yes,
Sumino
hello.
Mia.
Hello, chat. Welcome to the
Yellow.
stream. Thanks for coming.
This
Sending
is
to us.
unrelated,
Hmm?
but you know what I'm craving?
What?
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys? You know, actually, Fall Guys wrote that, like, they wrote a post yesterday that was like, who you play, who you tag somebody who you want to play Fall Guys with this weekend, and I was like, well, it's not the weekend anymore, but I want to tag Noelle.
Okay, yeah. Let me check for some updates, cause low key, like the itch is coming.
Maybe
I
after.
feel I feel about Fall Guys the same way I feel about Valheim and Lethal Company. Very odd selection of
That
games.
is a very odd selection of games. Those are very,
Yeah.
very, very different things.
Very
You have a
different
random
game.
racing game and,
Wipeout?
yeah, like Wipeout.
Survival Simulator Vikings?
Yeah.
Goofy
Then,
horror. Not really.
not really, yeah. It's just collecting stuff.
Yeah, collecting simulator.
Yeah.
It's something about Fall Guys. It just itches something. It's addicting, and the music. You know when like in pachinko parlors they make it so loud and like it smells and like it keeps people there because it's kind of hypnotizing. It's like a casino. That's how I feel about Fall Guys' music.
Yeah, no, I felt that. It really does feel like that sometimes.
Yeah,
There's
Fall
something
Guys
about
feels
the
like I'm
music.
trapped in a casino.
It's so goofy. Like the music is so silly, but it's like really
Yeah,
like you just listen to it and it's like, oh, this is kind of nice.
it's hypnotizing.
Yeah.
Vampire Survivors? I hear that shit's addicting. I don't need
Hmm.
another one.
We're not. Oh yeah, we're not touching that one.
Yeah, my brother
Maybe.
played it for a while too, but apparently it's legit so good.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we can
Yeah, I would
play
get addicted.
it. We can play later, maybe.
Oh, I'm down.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah,
Longest tangent.
it's fine.
I tried reading it slowly over the first few days to savor it for as long as I could, but then one evening I just read the whole thing until the end. Made by a guy that actually works making casino
Oh
machines. Oh
god.
my god.
No.
And then write down what you thought about it.
You know what? At least it's affordable.
True. Come on, it's not the end of the world. Write whatever you want. I'll give you some. It'll give you something nice to do. Oh, I'll give you something nice if you do. You know what I mean? Looking back at it, he was probably trying to educate me. I was hated as an unwanted child, so he wanted to teach me how to think for myself and learn to write better. Osamu, here. I fearfully gave him a folded piece of paper. It was the first review I'd ever written, and I did it as best as a child could. Osamu took his time reading it, then gave me a smile. You did well, which means you get a ticket to an amusement park. Really? Yeah. No, now imagine what awaits you there. Okay.
He's a
Aww.
DILF.
Yeah. More like a sugar daddy? I
Sugar daddy?
mean, it's closer to what this is, than a DILF.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess he's not really their dad.
Yeah, well, also just like...
It's a DILF.
I don't know if that, like, applies here.
It's a DILF.
Okay,
Sugar dilf.
sure. I imagined the amusement park. I was so excited to go that I actually couldn't sleep on some nights. Osamu, Osamu, let's go there next. The Viking? Good choice, kiddo. Alright, let's race to the line. Wait. The actual amusement park ended up being many times more fun than I ever could have imagined. You know, randomly, like my nephews went to the amusement park recently, and like it's their first time being on like roller coasters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so my the second youngest of like my all of my nibblings, he's like relatively quiet, and a bit of a pushover, even if he's also like kind of stubborn. Like he's a pushover to like all the other kids. And but something about going to the amusement park like changed something in him. He's got like this burst of confidence to do like anything. He decided to like figure out how to like ride his bike. Like he started riding his bike significantly more after going to the amusement park.
Huh.
Like amusement parks just like change things in children. Which is like odd because I feel like I did not have that experience when I went to.
Maybe they're like they got the courage to do something that looked really scary, so then they're like, I can keep doing it.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, the same applies like whenever you do something that is you think is hard, and then everything that you know is not as hard anymore.
Mm-hmm. And I guess like the like age that he's at probably made more of an impact than it would like than it did when I went to the amusement park because I didn't really care. um, there's no elephant slide or rabbit trampoline, but Osama made what was actually there into something even better. Listen, these teacups are here because giants are having a tea party. We're all gonna be drunk by some huge guys who are just relaxing. That's why you gotta make the cup spin real fast and spill all the tea. Go on, spin! That's so cute. Alright.
He's so good with kids.
He is. What? He's such a grumpy dude. Like, otherwise. To, like, adults. Yeah. But to kids, it's, like, fine. Every attraction was like the continuation of a fantasy novel, and I had so much fun. Oh. I noticed a costume person with balloons. It made me stop in my tracks. I'd buy you one, but your mom would find out. I know, but I had a lot of fun today, so I'm satisfied. Have this instead. What is it? You looked at mine like you wanted it, right? So here's one that even you can wear. When he gave me some dog tags with Ryo written on them, my eyes lit up immediately. This is for me? Of course, I'm kind to my readers. After saying that, he put the tags on me. And it's this easy. Yeah. Thanks, Osamu. I'll treasure it. Don't let your mom find out. Okay. I won't mind if you take it off if you're bored of it. I won't. I'll always treasure it. Aww. And like I said back then, I still had the dog tags on me.
He still got that dog in him.
Told you it wasn't going to be anything exciting. It's just a story about how I got these.
I wonder what Osamu's doing now.
I think he was already gone by the time Midori was born. I asked Mom, but she didn't say anything. In fact, it actually made her all panicked.
She got dumped.
Is Midori Osamu's kid?
Oh. No way, deadbeat dad.
I wonder why I forgot. Why? The fire of the sparklers had already been reduced to nothing but ash.
Alright, until next week.
So, like, all of the... I'm just thinking about how, like, Mamiya's, like, existence, particularly in Ryo's life, kind of mirrors that of Osamu's existence in his life. But in, like, a slightly, like, twisted way. Because it's like, because Mamiya was trying to take the place of, like, Ryo's father, right?
Yes.
Whereas, like, Osamu was, like, actually doing that. Oh
No way, he was dilfing.
my god, stop! This is new.
Oh, it'll be the last time. Let's gather at the church again.
The city's moon rained a mechanical light upon us. Our eyes were briefly burned by the dazzling stars. The rapid flow of the ages was whittling us away.
Don't die. Please don't die.
When did this begin? Since when had I started closing my eyes so often? Morichika Haruki, Kojo Minato, Kikuchi Ryo, Suo Kato. They were all earnestly doing their best to face their own worlds. That was the first of the fireworks scenes.
If you die, what will happen to the futures that would have awaited you? And what will happen to those you leave behind?
Most people thought it right to do everything perfectly, and that made us lose something important. It was the intense, brilliant movement of the heart that was above any passing trends. I once again looked up at the cold moon. Oh,
I want them to be happy. After Kikuchiryo told me his story about Osamu,
I asked him, hold on, did all that happen recently? He replied with, no, it happened when I was a first year in elementary. That silhouette, coupled with the understanding of children's literature, Osamu was probably Arisugawa. However, from what I assumed based on his story, that was at a different time than the story I was observing. It was either Arisugawa's past or future, and if it happened in the same time frame as when Kikuchi-ryo was a first year, then...
no, I'm lost. I need to consult it.
I began walking toward the dark door, but immediately froze up. Right, he was gone.
I need to do this by myself. I need to keep his and the librarian's words in mind.
Holding the gun I had at my side, I scanned my memory as hard as I could. The stories of those people from the Pink House, and the stories of my friends who came to my funeral. I had always believed them to be different perspectives or possibilities. But that wasn't right. They were connected in a different way. Not by space, but time. Suddenly, a flicker went through my vision.
Are the two possibilities mixed because of a common term?
Blood escaped my nose, but I failed to even notice it. Instead, I continued flipping through the book and my heart rate escalated. At first, I thought that the common point was Mamiya, but what if there's another one? Which part of the setting connected all the stories?
Found it. Tokyo, during the year in which the world was prophesied to end.
I gulped.
The story doesn't state the exact year.
The year in which the world was prophesied to end, the 2 years were connected by the key known as Mamiya, creating a mixed story. Knowing just
Do you want to be old?
I don't even remember. Knowing just this much is enough to show me several possibilities. As if to keep me from getting too excited, I heard my senior's voice in my head. In your world, which years were generally connected to the apocalypse?
Well, the most famous prophecy is the one from Nostradamus?
Yeah.
Which pointed at the year 1999. As for something more recent, there's a Mayan calendar-based idea that mankind would end in 2012. If this is possible, it has to be these two.
A difference of 13 years?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make Arisugawa like 40?
No way, Dill, for real.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like... My voice echoed through the silence of the room.
So wait, the story about the people at the cafe was not from 2012, but 1999?
I stood in place, hanging my head low. There was no one to answer my question. However, I felt like it all made sense now. How could I have been so wrong? When the blood from my nose dripped onto the desk, I snapped back to my senses and quickly wiped my face.
I see. So we have 2 dates for the world's end. There's the time axis of Arisugawa's group, and the time axis of Kikuchiyo's group. And every time I open the book, there's a 50-50 chance of getting either story.
That's so unfortunate. Just like gotchaing what kind of story you're gonna be reading.
Bro doesn't have the pity roll.
Actually, though. I made a fist with the same hand I used to wipe my face. If the story of the cafe took place in the past, the year 1999.
The story from the year 1999.
I mumbled that as I opened the book. A young man in a school uniform sitting by the window suddenly spoke up. The other three looked at him with bored expressions.
Why not introduce ourselves? We don't even know each other's names.
Oh, introductions. I suppose you're right. I kind of forgot about Toma's existence.
Lamau.
The spectacled man slowly spoke up and fixed his posture. The young man found his black eyes dull. They reminded him of puddles. I'm Arisugawa Osamu. I work as a children's novelist.
I'm Morichika Toma, a student. I'm Samejima Satoru. I'm a police officer.
Alright, Toma has the same last name as, what's it called? As Haruki. I forgot about that. I'm Nigaki Mayuri, also a student. Once they'd all introduced themselves, silence returned to the room.
What would you say to some reminiscing?
The suggestion came from the tallest man.
Reminiscing? Oh, about what? What else? MAMIYA, of course. I knew it. The story of the people from the Pink House takes place in 1999, years before the story of my friends. I'm slowly getting an understanding of this.
The stories so far flashed before my eyes. The events of the Pink House were in the past. Now that I knew that, things that I hadn't understood before suddenly made sense. It explained why the Pink House wasn't there. It answered all the questions I had when listening to their stories while we played with fireworks. I got the time all wrong. So do I have to do the fireworks scene again?
Oh yeah, I think... I don't even remember if I did it. I think it might actually change for each person.
How do I get it to do that? Because it kind of just
right?
It kind of just did it with Vero, which like
yeah,
I'm
I
thankful
think
for,
based
I
on
like
your
Vero the
save
best, but...
file.
Oh yeah, because we did ours to go last.
Yeah.
We'll sit here.
Oh yeah, if you want to read everyone. At least they're not that long.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you can, so like you can pick one and then like load it later. Like if you have like a save file that's at the fireworks scene and then pick one and then load it again if that changes it, but I don't know if that works. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we'll go after the title.
Yeah.
Thank you for the hydrate money. You need to hydrate too.
This iced coffee that is too strong isn't doing me any favors.
Okay, so we did Arisugawa. We do, Ali's suggesting that we do Samajima last. So, what do you think? Should we do Nigaki or Toma?
Oh,
I don't
you
need
need to skip?
Oh, cool. Okay,
yeah,
so I just
you
need to pick one,
the flag.
and then... Yeah.
Save whatever you think the best one will be for last.
Yeah, we're saying Samajima's last, which I guess works out because we did actually do him like...
Yeah, okay. Take just 50-50 and it's fine.
There, okay.
Yeah, we gotta save the crazy guy last.
Okay. Just like opening up a
Mr.
couple of them.
Sebastian.
Okay, so this thing works out, and then we.
Sebastian Michaelis?
Yeah. Whoops, that's not correct. And then we restart here. I'll skip this much. And let's see if this works out.
Room. And then just like save right before.
Yeah, I
Man,
read
you read
fast. I
fast.
sure do. Oh right, cause cause Tomo's a musician and Minato brought us to the concert.
Yes.
Hmm? What is it, Natsume?
Oh, could you show me how sparklers work?
Yeah, I saw this. At least it's not too much.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Yeah. If you're fine with me, then sure. Tojo and Minato responded quickly and moved closer to me. I gotta ask though, what kind of childhood do you have? It's sort of unusual for someone to have never played with handheld fireworks.
Well, I did watch many of the fireworks that got fired off into the sky. I was a normal kid, although I didn't have many friends back then.
Well, you have us now.
Show Minato. You're right. I found dear friends in all of you. Oh, by the way, what were you like in the past?
Huh?
I want to know about your past. What kind of child were you?
I was into dressing up.
Really? You're pretty fashion conscious even now, so it's a long running thing then?
Thanks, but back then I was into dressing up in a different way. Tojo Minato was hesitant to continue. It was a familiar expression, and I couldn't help but say something.
It's okay. I'm not gonna force you to talk.
It's not that I don't want to talk. I'm just not sure where to begin and how to say it so I'm understood. I bought a piece of clothing, but not the kind you wear every day. It was something I pulled together my allowance to get. My parents weren't home much, so I could easily hide it in my room. The clothes are beautiful. Its vibrant yellow bloomed like a flower whenever the wind blew. But it's pretty embarrassing to wear clothing like that to school. I didn't want people to point fingers at me for dressing up. And that's why I would only wear it after taking the train and passing through stations. That day, I put on the clothes and walked around an area of town that was pretty far from home for an elementary schooler. This is exactly what happens in Horror Musako.
In what?
Horror Musako. Wandering Sun.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's like one of my favorite mangas. It's about like it's yeah two children like AFAB and AMAB, and one wants to be a girl and one wants to be a boy. Like
Oh, this sounds familiar actually,
yeah, it's
but I don't think I've seen it.
there's an anime too, but it only adapts like a section of the manga. The
Okay.
manga is like really it's a true like coming of age story. I feel like because it starts when they're like in elementary school and it follows them until they're like 18.
Okay,
And
that sounds good.
like I really recommend it. Like
Oh, okay.
Pride Month recommendation.
Pride Month recommendation. Actually, maybe I'll check it.
Yeah, it's very good. I think there was a licensed like translation, but I don't know if they actually finished.
What,
Um
Seven Seas?
Maybe it was like a really well like made um like all the tankobons were like really big, if I remember it,
Mm,
like notably large compared to like others. But I don't know if it finished it or not. But
mm.
anyway, like if you can't get a hold of
It
them, then
sounds
like
good.
you know, already horror like higher type
Yeah,
for
I
me.
can use another gay life queer book experience.
Yeah, it's very good. I like cried at the end.
That's good.
It was something very like liberating about the whole story. Like even though
Mm.
I don't have like a trans experience, I guess it's like
Well, you can still empathize with it.
yeah, like I think that
Yeah.
it does like touch on like things that cis girls in particular have a lot of problems with too, like just like
Yeah.
not wanting to be a girl because of all like the problems that come up with it, and then also trying to navigate
Yeah.
whether like you not wanting to be a girl, whether that's you being trans or whether that's just you hating society.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you don't have to be trans to understand like societal issues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a very good series and I highly
Mm,
recommend it.
it does sound good.
uh, Anyway, um however, the sky suddenly clouded over and I found myself drenched in the rain. uh, and that was when it happened. I met someone important to me, Wilma.
I love Minecraft.
It was awful. Droplets of water kept trickling to the ground when I squeezed my hair. Mm. My shoes were all wet. The worst of all, my favorite piece of clothing, this yellow flower patterned dress, was all wet. I hate this. It almost made me cry. It was so bright out when I left, so it never even crossed my mind that it would be raining in this town. I ran under the awning of a nearby establishment to hide from the rain. The droplets made loud sounds as they hit the ground. I was getting cold and regretted not bringing something to cover myself with. When would the rain end, and how long would I have to stand here? I think it's funny that, like, Minato keeps on coming into contact with, like, the Morishikas.
Yeah.
I did really well with my makeup, and it was supposed to be a great day, yet I was starting to cheer up when suddenly the bell of the establishment behind me began to ring. I'm sorry, I'm only here because of the rain. I'll go away if I'm being a bother.
Do you have an umbrella?
Oh, uh, no.
I saw you from inside. Would you care to come in? Excuse me, do you have a towel?
Oh dear, the poor child is drenched. I'll bring one right away. The establishment was a cafe with a relaxed atmosphere. It didn't seem right for an elementary schooler to be like me to be there. While I was drying my hair and clothes with the towel the worker brought, the man who let me in sat me down on a counter stool.
Sit down.
I have no money on me.
Don't worry about that. It's on me. Excuse me, could you please get her some lemonade?
Her. Was that how he referenced to me just now?
What is it?
Oh, nothing. I could tell that I was blushing. Was it because of my long hair? The skirt? Did I look like a girl?
It'll take some time until the rain stops. Let's just relax here for now.
Thank you.
Um,
Oh, you
you
must
must
have
have
been...
been cold out in the
Mhm.
rain, so I asked for hot lemonade.
Hot lemonade? Hot lemonade?
I mean, I drink hot lemon tea when I'm sick.
I mean, that's lemon tea though. Like, I
Well,
feel like
I say lemon tea, but it's really just hot lemonade.
interesting.
There's no tea.
Oh,
It's
I
just lemon
see.
slices.
I see. Oh, I guess I don't think about like lemonade being like a lemons like steeped in water, which I think a lot of people do. I
Mm.
think I am very much a person of what's the word, processed foods, I guess, and
Yeah, you
like
are.
and like so I'm just thinking about like sweet lemonades that are like
Oh yeah,
packaged.
no. Uh, I mean, like you could. It's kind of, there's like bubble teas that are like kind of like that.
Oh, true, I
But
guess.
you know, I wouldn't buy lemonade from Walmart and warm it up.
Yeah, like that's exactly the point. Is that like I don't think I would do that.
Yeah.
I guess like, huh. I just never thought about lemonade being hot, I guess. Thank you,
It's
it's
great when
good.
you're sick.
That makes sense.
Told you. I'm glad it made you smile.
Okay. Our eyes met. He had a chiseled face with gentle-looking eyes. They had the color of hydrangea and were gleaming with intelligence. Even as a fellow man, I could tell how handsome he was. I snapped out of it and looked away. Despite that, he kept on looking at my face.
Your eyes, they're different colors, huh?
What?
Oh, sorry. That was presumptuous of me. I just noticed that one of them was green.
Oh, it's been like that for a long time. I'm not sure why, though.
They're very pretty. Oh, the rain has stopped.
Would you be here if I came again? I'd like to return your money.
Don't worry about it.
I want to.
Really? Well, I'm here every Saturday afternoon.
Okay, see you next time.
Oh, that's cute.
So cute. And so, I'd always come up with reasons to visit the cafe and meet Toma. Here, in front of Toma, I could feel like I was someone else, and that made me excited. He was knowledgeable and refined, and generally one of the most wonderful adults I'd ever met. Had he realized I was actually a man? He never once suggested it. He was an artistic person, so maybe he just understood?
He was just a little artistic.
Is he, you know, artistic? He was surprisingly dense, though, so he might have simply not realized it. If only he could also see me as a high schooler, or at least a middle schooler.
I love that meme.
Well, that wouldn't change the fact that he was older than me. And I was basically just a fan of his. This occasionally made him squint, almost like he was slightly exasperated. As a child, I had a limited allowance. Once my money had all run out, I stopped going to the cafe. By the time the seasons had changed, I was an everyday elementary schooler. Everything had gone back to normal. I was a so-called latchkey kid. Back in elementary, I would often go to after-school care.
Minato, let's play Karuto.
Hey, he's playing
hey.
cards. Okay.
Hey, she's playing cards with me. Go away.
Very deep-sounding child. Now, don't fight. You'll have your turn, so be patient.
He already hits early.
As an older child, I was like the elder brother of the other children here and would often go look after them. Minato, let's play soccer tomorrow.
That's fair.
Alright, I'll call some of the other kids. I used to be relatively good at sports back then, at least compared to how I am now, anyway. Being handsome, I also never received any bullying for my long hair.
That's fair.
Wow. Being handsome.
Pretty privilege is real.
True. Especially in this game, actually, they mentioned it a lot. Like, pretty privilege is very real.
Yeah.
And also has consequences, I guess. The after-school care took over a room at the children's center, and a few times a month, there would be events held by adults from the outside. Today we have a music teacher. Have fun with the instruments, everyone. Okay.
Okay.
Minato, could you go to the music room to call him over? Sure. I thought it would be the same old man who taught us last time. This is probably you.
Yeah. The tuning is perfect. I wouldn't expect less from Mr. Yanagise.
Bitten by something? My arm is suddenly really itchy.
Oh yeah, I got a bug bite recently too.
Man. You were called to the office.
Oh, alright. I'll go right away.
When he turned around, my heart skipped a beat. I could almost feel the taste of lemonade in my mouth. It was him. That handsome guy who treated me like a girl on that rainy day.
Thanks for calling me. Oh, and could you please tell me where the...
I'll be going.
She ran off.
Oh no. No. This can't be real. This can't be happening. What if he finds out? What if he finds out I've been dressing like that? I should have dressed up today.
Hello everyone, I'm here as Mr. Yanagisa's replacement. I hope to teach you how fun music can be. Let's get along, shall we?
You were taught by Mr. Yanagise, is correct? The way you explain things is so thorough, the children enjoy it very much.
I'm not as good as he is though, but thank you. Where's the long-haired child?
Oh, now that you mention it, I don't see Minato here. I'll go look around for him. Excuse me. Oh man, what am I even doing? This was my chance. Is he still teaching?
You can play the piano?
Mm.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
No, it's okay. I was never taught, but the children here pestered me to play it.
You learn by yourself? That's amazing.
It's probably not as amazing as you imagine. There are things I can't play even if I practice.
Where? Show me the sheet.
Here.
Oh, the fingers just go back and forth. It's a difficult one.
Don't stare like that. I didn't want him to know that I was putting do's and fa's over the notes. I didn't want him to see me as childish.
Right here, you move the fingers following a dun 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 rhythm. It seems difficult if you look at the score or listen to the music, but it should be fine if you calmly move your fingers. Good, just like that. Yes?
Oh, it's nothing. He probably didn't realize that we'd already met at the cafe. I felt relieved, but at the same time I was also a little disappointed.
I'll be replacing your previous teacher from now on. So if you'd like, we could practice playing the piano together.
Okay, let's get along, Toma.
Did I ever introduce myself to you?
I asked another teacher. After that, Toma would come in every other week to teach us music. Since I always took the initiative to help the younger children, Toma ended up using me as an assistant, which made me really happy. Before he could have finished cleaning up, he would help me practice the piano, and it made me happier than anything.
Minato, are you interested in singing?
I do enjoy it, yes. We often sing the opening themes of Sunday morning cartoons.
Well, there's actually a song I want you to sing with me.
Why me?
I felt like it would suit your voice.
Yeah, I could tell I was blushing up a storm. But I'm no good at singing. I can't do it right.
It doesn't matter if you're not good, I just want you to be the one singing it. But if you'd really rather not do it, I don't want to force you.
I'll do it. I'll also practice so I can sing it well.
Alright, I'm glad to hear that.
I stood on a sofa and practiced the song by singing it to the familiar tape recorder. It was fun. We stopped meeting after that, but I still treasure the song I sang with him. Although, you can't actually listen to it anymore. Oh man, I'd have loved to have you hear my crappy singing.
Yeah, and I'd have loved to hear it. It's a shame.
I wonder what Toma's up to now.
You haven't been in contact with him?
No, I haven't heard of him in a long time. Things happened before I became a middle schooler, and I picked up judo. I'd love to see him again. I want to sing with you, Toma. The fire of the sparklers had already been reduced to nothing but ash. Oh, here we go.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I missed these. Because it wasn't very clear that there was multiple stories.
Yeah, I didn't. I think I wouldn't have realized if.
Yeah, I
didn't
think the one
mention
that I
it.
actually read was Rio's, so this is fine.
Oh, that's funny. Like, did you do Ayasugawa's last also?
I think so.
Alright. Let's go back.
No way, there was still content.
It's like really like.
It's hidden.
Yeah, it's
A
more.
little
It's
bit.
kind of like it. I think in the long, like kind of like the Pink House crew.
Yeah.
It's like not super important to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like you can definitely get through the rest of the plot without reading it, but it definitely helps inform a lot of
Yeah.
what's going on.
The way they do it is just, it's very written in, so I thought it was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was more difficult to miss in the Legacy version.
Was it? I don't even remember anymore. I played the original one. I don't even remember. Maybe I was just too in the groove.
Oh, like you can see them in the background this time. I feel like they weren't as prominent before. Skip.
Bum, bum, bum.
Wee. You do.
OMG, Kato. Bum, bum. Unless you directly return to each pink house story one after. Oh Jesus, I would not have done it. I mean, I would have, but like, I definitely would have noticed.
I feel like that would. I'm trying to think if like it's just hard to do. I guess it works. It's fine.
It's like the original Zero Escape.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I love these visual novels with their multiple like routes.
I love that now that you know we're in the future of visual novels.
Oh yeah, thank
QOL has
God.
become a thing.
Yeah, true. True.
Oh my
I could
God.
not imagine playing Zero Escape without the flip chart.
Zero Escape. I restarted the game every time I got to an ending.
That sounds awful. Not gonna lie.
No jumping, none at all.
Like it
It
took
was
me like
horrible.
so long to finish it, even like with the quality of life stuff. But
Yeah, and can you imagine? Because before, you know, like, sorry if no one's played it in the chat. Maybe you want to like mute right now. Warning, this is like a spoiler. But you know, like the safe ending, like requirement for the true ending.
oh yeah, that's ridiculous. Like that's ridiculous even with like the quality of life stuff.
Yeah, because like now it automatically stops you. Like before, like if you accidentally just left, it's over. You need to restart the game and go and click on the save. I love QL.
Yeah. People who actually play Zero Escape are stronger than any US Marine, true. Like the old version.
It was wild. I recommend it, by the way, if you haven't
True.
played it.
Yeah. Recommend,
Worth it.
especially because now there are quality of life
Yeah.
updates.
Now, yeah, do not. I know the original DS version is really good, but it's not worth it. Don't do it.
It's really not.
Just Google the final puzzle once you finish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you play the Steam one. Yeah, so then all you have to do is go Google someone playing the final puzzle.
Yeah. I don't
love
think
the
I would have
DS so
gotten it if I
much.
didn't like. I was just like, I'm gonna try to like get every ending, and so I
Yeah.
had to go look up the last one.
Yeah.
I wonder
miss
how
the
people fucking
DS.
found that.
The save?
Yeah,
I don't know.
because like
I
I feel like
think-
normally you wouldn't figure that out. Normally,
I mean, yeah.
unless you're.
figured there's just like
I guess you could just be like, oh, like there's something that like how do I open the save basically?
Yeah, like I don't think most people noticed it, but like once someone did, obviously they'll post it.
Yeah.
There's there's that one guy that just like walks and we're like,
Yeah, like I've
"Right,
played it
no,
a
open
couple
this."
times and it's like, okay, this is safe. How do I open it? And then like they figure it out. Oh. Small dialogue in chapter 8 that's also directly tied to the last Pink House story you selected, so you'll oh my god. That sounds annoying.
Is there a walkthrough for MAMIYA that I like did not see?
I'm like
I
surprised.
I played it blind.
Alright. Damn cold. Why am I here in the middle of winter? Yeah.
Would you like to light some sparklers with me?
It just sounded the most pathetic as possible.
Yeah, he probably is pathetic.
What? Nah, like hell. Alright, come here.
Yeah, he's pathetic. Thank you. It's my first time with handheld fireworks, so I'm not sure how to play with them. Oh, you
Yeah.
made a guide? Thank you.
Dang, thanks.
I didn't see it, unfortunately.
Let me see. Guides are there.
Maybe I should use it because I'm still finishing up the DLC.
Actually, I guess
Do I need-
I guess it will
do
like
I need-
figure. We'll be fine for now, but
Yeah.
like until late, like maybe later. I never really got to play with fireworks either. When I was a brat, I was told not to breathe in the smoke. Oh yeah, because he has asthma, I forgot.
It's a good thing you can play with fireworks now.
It is?
This is my first time too. They're prettier than I imagined. I'm also glad I got to light them with all of you.
That's so. I've been going in and out of the hospital.
You? When you were a child? I can't even imagine.
Oh yeah, I barely even went to elementary school because of that. And when I was in middle school, I got so sick. I got hospitalized for a long time. I hated that. Still do. Boring days, the feeling that you're being left behind, it sucks. But there was one exception. I was only about 15. A certain nurse changed everything about me. Ah, okay. So then, yeah, actually, yeah, the idea that the MAMIYAs take the place of the people, on the pink house essentially makes a lot of sense because
I wanna grab him by the feet and dunk him into blue dye and dye his hair.
Why?
You don't look like Tamaki.
You're right. She was crazy beautiful, but at the same time, something just wasn't right about her. I could easily put her in first place among the most beautiful women I ever saw.
Among?
That wasn't all. She was hiding something under that refined face of hers. It felt as though she was clawing at my heart.
Oh, she was a nurse.
Dang.
Starting today, I'll be the nurse in charge of you. Let's get along, okay?
Sure.
Do you want me to be him or do you want to just read it?
You can be him, I guess.
Okay.
I'll change the IV.
It was night at the hospital. The smell of sterilizer was the only thing I could pick up. It was always like this. As the night advanced, my cough would gradually worsen.
Yeah.
It was painful. I grabbed the sheets and clenched my teeth, but my violent coughing
Yeah, I
still
felt that
wouldn't
one.
abate. Yeah, same. It was around middle school when I also started, like, just coughing a lot. Ugh. The darkness had come for me. The pain and the sadness were like waves. They came and then retreated.
Hello, darkness.
Couldn't breathe.
Friend.
I was gonna die. Hi.
Haruki, are you okay?
Oh.
Within that lonely darkness, my nurse began stroking my back.
It hurts.
Here's an inhaler.
You're like... Your breathing noises are so funny.
You seem better. That's a relief.
Me when I inhale too much. I've used an inhaler before. I think I had asthma when I was a kid, but I don't remember.
I've never used an inhaler. I've used a nebulizer, that's the only thing.
If you shoot too much, you might cough a little bit.
If I do what?
If you like shoot too much into your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Call me again if you need me again. Call me if you need me again.
She stroked my back again. I was finally able to sleep. I walked around the hallway dragging my IV around. Behind a corner, I saw my nurse. Her beauty had the magic to attract attention even from this distance. Apparently, she was talking business with the doctor. Or was she? The more I watched, the less certain I was. Her alluring mannerisms, the movement of her lips, were they really talking business?
Sex at work.
The person she was talking to seemed to be really attracted to her. Feeling like I was watching something I shouldn't have been, I quickly went back the way I came.
You were watching, weren't you?
Watching what?
You don't need to hide it. I'm also interested in you.
What?
I knew it from the moment I saw you.
She brought her face closer to mine. Her eyes were the color of a rich, loving whisper, and they were right in front of me. As she moved, she released the smell of sterilizer. It was a pure scent reminiscent of death and resignation.
You understand what I mean, right?
Oh.
What's going on?
I like the color of your eyes.
Nigaki.
Mayuri is fine. Light purple loneliness. I understand it as well.
The nurse, Mayuri, smiled.
Your loneliness, the comfort you felt about me, treasure them, Haruki.
Or the discomfort you felt about me. Whoops. After that, the nurse, that is, Nigaki, began showing me expressions she hadn't given anyone else. I didn't know why this adult woman was so interested in a brat like me. I'm very concerned about this. However, I felt that she needed me.
You have a handsome face, so let me tell you of an easy way to live.
An easy way to live?
Seducing people is laughably easy. I love doing it. All you do is use your body and people will act the way you want them to.
Wow, what a great role model.
What kind of a, like...
Role model of all time.
Oh my god.
I like how the last two have been like really wholesome, good role models, and now we're like, hey teenage boy, wanna learn how to seduce people?
What is... I mean, like, okay, actually, considering it's her, I'm kind of not surprised. Just as long as, like, I'm concerned that we are going to go over the line of she's going to come on to him a little bit more harder than she already has. And I'm like,
Mayuri does have many things
she has
wrong with
very
her.
many things wrong with her, which makes
She's a
sense,
little-
because
she's a
she
little
went through a
problematic.
lot of trauma, but,
Now she's a great role model.
and she's a nurse in pediatrics.
That's crazy.
She chuckled as she said that. I gulped. I had always been waiting for something like this. There are colors besides white, colors that would arouse me.
I saw this in a hentai once.
Excuse me?
No, keep going.
I'll change the IV, Haruki.
It's a different nurse. I had several nurses, and a different one had arrived to care for me today. As she bent forward to change my IV, I took her hand.
Haruki?
She was confused for a moment. A few seconds passed, and then... I kissed the back of her hand.
Hey, stop playing around.
Hang around? Is that what it looked like? But I'm always serious.
I was showing affection to women I didn't care about.
That's crazy.
It was both selfish and challenging. He's playing this like a game. It's like an ultimate game or something.
That's crazy.
I felt completely absorbed by this contradictory feeling clawing at my heart. I did as the nurse had told me and did such things with any women I met. Eventually, all the nurses that knew me would gleam with excitement every time they saw me.
God damn, we got the Bachelor here.
Seducing people is laughably easy. I love doing it. All you do is use your body and people will act the way you want them to. I'd spent a lot of time at hospitals and reading was about the only pastime I had. So what I was doing now felt like playing with fire. It was fulfilling. It changed my view on life.
Yeah, he didn't go to school, but he went to Riz school.
He
Holy
did.
shit.
Haruki,
I know.
I didn't care if they misunderstood my intentions. I just wanted them to do the same for me.
see, you can do it. Women succumb to beautiful things quite easily.
That is true.
Hmm.
That's me. I'm a woman.
Me too. Isn't it
Isn't it
usually?
usually the other way around? I hear you're really popular.
Oh, but the ones wearing jewels are always the queens, aren't they?
In spite of all that, this woman, I felt that I would never have her.
Mayuri, what should I do next?
Mayuri. I like the sound of that. I feel like I can stay myself when I'm around you. I wonder why.
Because you made him a problem.
Yeah. When she said that, the way she smiled finally made me realize what it was that I felt about her.
We're alike. We both understand. We're both drowning in different kinds of loneliness.
Next thing I knew, she gently took my hand.
Yeah, we may be different kinds, but you and I are indeed the same.
You made him this!
Oh my god. Age no longer mattered here.
Yeah, that's the sentence I love.
Yeah, okay. This is like low-key grooming. There was only a boy and a girl. No, not even gender mattered anymore.
Yeah, gender's a social construct.
We were mere humans and we exchanged something that no words could describe. What is going on?
Bend a little,
Uh-huh.
Haruki.
I did as told and I felt a cold mist behind my ears.
What was that?
Perfume, the same kind that I use.
Bro, when she said bend over, I was like,
Right?
ain't no way.
Perfume is best when it's only just strong enough to seep into the other person's brain without them even noticing.
Bend over.
The devilish scent made me finally understand how I should be. Ever since then, I'd always been using the same perfume. Is it woman's perfume?
Are you still in touch with her?
No, I was discharged soon after. Stuff happened. But I felt like I'd meet her again soon. Sorry for the boring story. Look, they're waiting.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Damn, he had nothing to say about that.
I wouldn't either. Like it.
Natsume's just like hands on hips. Damn, that's crazy.
Natsume's like, I don't even know what to say about that. I'm concerned about how you started going after women.
That's crazy. Wait, I need to take a piss.
Okay,
We'll be back.
I'll get everything started in the meantime. We are on Samejima. Alright. There are so many offshoots, so many different ways to read this story. These freaks love them so much. Yeah. They are, something. We still love her sometimes. I feel bad for her because she, like... This is definitely just, like, her way of coping with everything that happened to her as a teenager. But, bad coping mechanisms. Oh, I ended up in... Wait. This is Samajima's. How'd I end up back here again? Do I have to... Samajima doesn't actually have anything here? Oh, okay. That's crazy. Oh yeah, cause, what's it called? Cause Kato's Mamiya is invisible, so he didn't have anybody else. I'm going to...
Hello.
Welcome back. Yeah, so Samejima doesn't trigger anything else. Yeah, Samejima's story doesn't trigger anything else, and I think it's because Kato doesn't have... His Mamiya is invisible.
Oh, right. Yeah, he doesn't... Yeah, that makes sense.
And, like, Samejima was already in his life. We already knew that, so...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Who should I leave it on?
That's interesting because Samejima... Because, like, you're seeing the other side of, like, the kid that interacted with them, but then you don't get to see the kid that interacted with Samejima.
Yeah, that's true. I would be interested
it's like,
in seeing...
is Kato not that kid?
Yeah. Kato is...
Oh wait, no, never mind. I know why. I'm reading. I read the DLC.
Oh, you already is. Oh no.
The dots connected, guys.
Oh, okay. I'm in the dark here.
I think I know why.
I wonder why. Threat.
It's just connecting. This is really funny because I'm going backwards.
Yeah, you are. All right.
I wonder why. Who is that child?
I'm gonna have crackers.
Do you want to see a funny VTuber clip that is 10 seconds?
Sure, why not?
It's pronouncing the state of Massachusetts.
Oh no.
Here, I sent it to you. While all this is skipping. Oh wait, did it not work? Oh no, you're just skipping through. Okay, okay. That makes sense.
If I was ESL, that was how I would do it too.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts with the Massachusetts.
It's so good. I love this clip. Massachusetts.
Alright. I think we figured it out.
Alright, it's time.
Actually, I'm gonna go use the restroom first.
Oh yes.
Nice music
Go
in the
piss,
background.
girl.
I'm trying to see where we are. Alright, I'll BRB.
No way, she's BRBing. Massachusetts. Choo choo. Massachusetts. Choo choo. Crazy. I went to pee and that was what I saw on my Twitter. So good. I love YouTubers. That shit's crazy. How are you guys doing? I sure love mommies and I love yas. I still haven't opened the game, like, since I last played it. It's been like, I could probably check when was the last time I opened it. When is it? Let's see. It's gonna be a couple of months, isn't it? I've been so bad. I've been so bad at reading. Or playing anything, actually. MAMIYA. Last played April 4. Actually, you know what? That's not that bad. I'm surprised. You know what? Better than expected. I finished reading both sides of Ryo's and Keito's part, so I was moving on to, like, I think Minato's story, like the very first branches, like there. Oh my god. Guys, you know that CG with like little Ryo and Keito? Beautiful. I was losing my mind. That scene is crazy. It's crazy. Also, Keito is hot. Keito is hot, guys. Bro, I was dead. He is. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm dead. I was like, I love Keito. He's my little weird. He's my little weird boy. Did you see both parts? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, I finished the story. The young adult and like adult with long hair. Yeah. The long hair's a little weird, but I can get used to it. His mullet is a bit much, but he's pretty attractive. And oh my god, his, like, as an adult, his personality, he's just so mature and attractive. I don't know what to do with it. Wait, guys, that one CG of them lying in the grass together? You know the one I'm talking about? The one in the grass together? Yes. Yes. I'm so glad they make you watch it twice. I've seen it more than twice. With the rainbow, happy pride, everyone. Happy pride. I was like, that's so beautiful, yaoi across the timelines. Oh my god. Honestly, low-key, I should have saved that one for last, because I liked it so much. She's moving, I can't talk anymore.
Are you talking about spoilers?
That's what I think about it, guys.
Are we talking about spoilers?
Yes.
I can't rewatch this VOD.
No, you can't. Don't check what.
I won't.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm back.
With more water.
Wubba.
Alright. I took a firmer hold of the book in my hand.
That means that this story is a mix of the years 1999 and 2012.
I am probably not ready, but it is what it is.
Oh my god, yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, Haruki's, like, story kind of threw me as it was, so...
The ending of this...
Tokyo, during the year in which the world was prophesied to end. That giant knot tied together two stories into a single one. I'd taken a huge step toward the truth, and that filled me with hope.
I wasn't able to grasp the full picture of the story, but now I finally understand. I might be able to set the story's true course now.
As the story progressed and I talked to MAMIYA, the world quickly blacked out and a gust of wind rushed up from below. On top of a skyscraper stood MAMIYA Yumehisa. I've been waiting for you. I read this far.
Mamiya.
The wind was strong and it blew right between us. He didn't try to move. I wasn't moving either. There was no need. We were looking only at each other, completely forgetting the lights of the building below. You've made your decision. That's why I want you to watch this. Don't say a word until the end. And watch what path my friends chose.
You know what I think about whenever I see like these scenes?
Hmm?
Mamiya, I don't know how to describe it, but it makes me feel like I'm reading Umineko if it was yaoi.
I don't...
And any Umineko readers? It feels like I'm reading Umineko if it was yaoi.
I need to read Umineko and, what's it called?
Uh,
Higurashi.
I need to know if
Can
there's
I
like
watch the
inspiration.
anime?
No.
No? Okay. Need to read it.
Higurashi, yes, but I think like it's just better
Oh yeah, definitely.
read.
But I mean, if it's like, if it makes sense, then...
There is no one I know that's recommending the Umineko anime.
Okay, so don't watch Umineko, but like, I
haven't
can
even
watch
touched it,
Higurashi.
but like every single person, I've never heard anyone say watch it. Not even as eye candy. They just said don't do it. Maybe because they just don't want you to like ruin anything.
I guess that makes sense. Alright.
I read Umineko, but not the first time I heard similarities. Yeah, there's similarities. Except Umineko's like longer.
Dang. I feel like I need to spend my time doing that.
Mm. That's good.
Just because, like, people talk about it so much.
Very long read.
Oh my god. Hold on. I messed up my
Mm.
chords.
If Umineko was 100 hours reading with your eyes, imagine reading with your mouth.
That sounds... Oh,
They said in an interview
I cannot imagine.
they like Umineko and it may have been an inspiration. I mean, if they like
No.
Umineko, that's
No, I
already...
can't hear you at all. Chat, what's it called? Chat can hear you. I can't.
Chat can read?
There we go. Maybe? Say something?
Oh.
No.
Hmm?
What the hell? Why do my aux cords decide to, like, forsake me all the time?
Don't you have a cable organizer?
Well, I have a really long cable, is what it is.
You
And
gotta get those, like,
the thing
those
is that...
boxes.
See, the thing is that, I don't have a single cable, okay?
Mm.
I have two cables that are connected. And, because I bought a really... I wanted a really long cable so that way I can, like, move around as needed. And, but the thing is that the one that I bought, it doesn't... It has a fucking gigantic-ass plastic piece around the jack, so I can't put it into my headphones. And so I have another aux cable that I put into my headphones. It's shorter, and then I connect it to because of how
That's crazy.
they're put together. I have it actually connected to a splitter, and
That's crazy.
yeah, since there's so many points of contact, like there's so many points of failure, and it's so annoying.
You'd have to make like a crazy like setup.
Yeah, it's stupid. I need like one long, like skinny thing of
They
aux cable.
exist, or
They do. Um, Probably not from like the $5 store though,
yeah.
which is where I got mine. It's generally fine, but the thing is that what usually happens is that it falls onto the ground because it's a little heavy,
Mm.
and then I step on it.
Oh,
All
oh
right.
man.
Oh my god, it's so hot. Wait. Okay. Uh, they said in a podcast interview they like Umineko and may have been inspiration. Oh, okay. I'll have to go look up that
Mhm.
interview, I guess. The new century rolled in. The four of them were still living at that pink house near Tokyo Tower. How long had they been living there? Even after they'd all shared their stories about Mamiya, they'd only just learned that their Mamiyas were different from those of the others. If Mamiya was no more than an illusion, if the Mamiya I saw back then wasn't even real. I was drinking beaker warmed tea all by myself. Wait, I remember that there was a 7. It was on the right, I think. Oh, I got it wrong. Go on, Mamiya, it's your turn. Oh, it was right next to it? That's so annoying. We've played enough concentration, and enough Old Maid too. Is there any card game you're bad at?
So the resolution I discovered and told him about, it dispersed into nothingness without reaching anyone. The meteors sure are taking their time. A cassette tape? It's rare for you to bring music. What? It's not classical? No, I like pop music too. Yeah, it's a good one. I like its gentle melody. Huh? A mirror? Where? I don't see it. Where is it? So, the love and salvation I'd gained from him were all just a type of self-consolation. Alright, Mamiya, today's dinner is roast beef, Kobe beef, mille foy.
Excuse me? What?
Mille foy.
You can do that with Milfoy?
Maybe you would just like slice up the beef
Maybe?
really thin. Vegetables? I tend not to eat any. I feel like they would turn my insides green and make me unhealthy.
Says Noel.
I prepared a lychee sherbet for dessert. Could you have that?
Sherbert?
Sherbet?
Sherbert.
No, I don't have any preferences. This is all a matter of principle. Anyway, let's eat. Oh, no, Mommy, I didn't change the subject.
And those mundane little chats we had, the feeling of her hands, the smoke in the air, none of it existed. I was doing a solo performance. Hey, read this. Can't you tell just by looking? It's Arisugawa Osamu's latest work. It's a newborn baby. I haven't even brought it to the other ear yet. You dumbass, shouldn't that be obvious? I wanted you to be the first to read it. Come on, don't make me spell it out for you. So, did my new work meet your expectations? Why? Why am I the weirdo? I just wanted to be with her. I just wanted the world to know that Mommy existed. Prove that I wasn't alone. But if even something like that is too much to ask, then is there really any point in making this world a better place? Is there anyone even worth saving? If The world insists on being like this. Arisugawa Osamu's silhouette trembled. He took a knife from the kitchen.
That's crazy.
I... and aimed it at his own chest. And then his arm.
Stop!
Let me go!
Stop it!
Let me go, damn it!
I won't. Arisugawa.
What kind of stupidity is this, Arisugawa? I won't let you die.
Why? We're not close enough for you to care, are we?
Because it's unfair. You're trying to get closer to Mamiya. And I'm not letting you do that by yourself.
Within the dim lights, their eyes gleamed with unshakable conviction.
They said we all do it together.
They're like, it's either all of us or none of us.
That's crazy.
At this moment, I understood the true meaning behind this place. They were actually observing each other. They watched so that none of them would try to get ahead and grow closer to Mamiya. The pink house is the house of jealousy. And none of them would go to the Trichelica.
Go to
This is exactly like that girl trying to pronounce Massachusetts. It's me trying to pronounce Tricheliacosm every single fucking time. Yeah. They had nowhere to go. Yet they tried to live in this harsh world, doing the best they could to uphold Mamiya's teachings. However, ideals were just that, ideals. They couldn't share the eternity that was Mamiya. Yeah. Mamiya wouldn't allow that. Die and run away from this world, I mean. She didn't take us to the Tricheliacosm after all. We have to stay in this world. It's hell. And fulfill our mission.
Mission, huh? We need to prove that Mamiya existed. That is what this place is supposed to be about.
We can't say something that naive at this point. Our true desire has always been the same. We want to meet Mamiya again. Mamiya!
Let's talk about what we should do next. Let's look at the rules again.
That's kind of nice. I believe that the shared illusion would spread. I believe that the Mamiya born within me would spread every time I interacted with someone. But that hasn't happened to a single person.
Like cooties.
There'd be no future for us if we just stayed here and observed each other. Mamiya would one day disappear for real.
No. Mamiya existed, and my memories with him are real. So why? Why should my memories stop existing? Just because Mamiya didn't. I'm scared. I don't want all my change and growth to become something that never happened.
I don't want to forget Mamiya either. But there's only so much we can do. We can will Mamiya into existence like a shared illusion. But eventually, we would snap out of it. And think, what am I even doing? I feel so empty. It's like I'm eating the hole in a donut.
You're so normal. You're far more normal than the rest of us.
That is true.
That is true, actually.
No. That's wrong. If I was, I'd be able to escape this house. I met many people. However, even if they had flesh, this world is full of humans who are truly worthless. Is it wrong to long for Mamiya? Is it wrong?
To yearn for an illusion? Why not just let people do what they want? There's nothing wrong in coming to like someone. What's keeping Toma sane? What's pressuring Samejima? What could it be?
Objectivity.
She really said, how does he stay normal?
I know, right? It's objectivity that makes us so pitiful. Mamiya exists in our subjectivity. But objectively, I was just chatting with myself. Yeah, must have been weird. But I want to look at all the people who think we're a bunch of lunatics playing illusions and ask them. Oops. This thing is so sensitive. I like barely touched my scroll wheel. That close friend that you always hang out with and know and trust with all your heart. What if you found out that he didn't exist beyond your subjective reality? Would you be able to simply accept the tomorrow he wouldn't be a part of and the yesterday from which he vanished? I was simply afraid. Crazy? Am I really the one who's crazy? It's a society who makes fun of us that's crazy.
Crazy?
I want them to know what we felt. We'll make Mamiya exist. We'll make them love Mamiya. And then make them despair that Mamiya didn't exist.
To that end, the eternal Mamiya. No. There's a limit to what we can do. It's beyond the four of us. We would have to increase the amount of people who know Mamiya.
But how? Mamiya doesn't exist in this world anymore. There's no one who can meet them now.
It would have been simpler if we ended up as Mamiya did. We met our end without achieving anything. There was a mistake in our methods.
There's no need to change the message. What's important is who that message will reach and how it'll reach them.
What?
No, our will isn't wrong. We're just doing it the wrong way. Our stories don't work on people who are stained by objectivity, by society. We need to target children instead of adults. We need to target children. We need to go after children.
Children, join our cult.
Impressionable children. And instead of getting an audience as big as my reader base, we need to target only a few. Without any dispersion and maximum focus, we should face a single person as sincerely as we can and cultivate a potent shared delusion. When we do that, we'll surely...
Arisugawa, what are you saying?
Can we save Mamiya like that?
Oh, okay, this makes sense actually.
Would our Mamiya not disappear? And would someone develop a mutual understanding with them?
Again, Mamiya's gone. How would we...
It's simple, Nigaki. We ourselves have to become Mamiya.
That's why I was right.
We will become a Mamiya that can't be ended by some half-baked feelings.
Toma. Become Mamiya? How? We tried so hard, so what can we do to...
We will discard everything. Those words finally made me understand. We still had something holding us back. And that is despite the fact that that something is nothing compared to Mamiya.
Discard everything and become Mamiya. Okay. I like it. That's really good.
Yeah, she's normal.
Everybody here is normal.
If that's what it takes to bring Mamiya back from the Trichiliocosm, I'll take it.
Then it's decided. Through me, who became host to Mamiya, we will plant Mamiya in children.
This is such a wording.
So, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay.
And we would, once again...
Make Mamiya complete.
That is our...
That is the mission of those left behind in this world.
This hell.
We only want to fix.
It's crumbling shared illusion.
It will never break again.
It will be an eternal shared illusion. Hey, Natsume. You and I are different, right? Mamiya smiled. Show me then. Show me an ending to your friends' story that's different from mine. It seemed self-derisive, but I couldn't read the emotion in his smile. I could do nothing but watch.
Stop.
I couldn't interfere.
Stop it.
I
Stop.
couldn't stop them.
Stop, he said politely. Ugh. These guys are so normal.
Are they making a blood pack? This can't be done without madness. We are insane. I'm glad they at least they understand.
That is good.
It's how it's always been.
Oh, yeah.
We were insane from the start. From the moment we met Mamiya. From the moment we were born into this world.
People are always driven by an indescribable madness. Let's eat Mamiya? Who was the one to suggest that? No one could tell at this point. However, everyone present was overcome by a powerful urge to eat Mamiya. They believed that it was the only way. For people who didn't fulfill Mamiya's will to become Mamiya themselves. A chokingly sweet scent. The surge of sheer malice could make people cover their mouths and close their eyes. The smell seemed to turn the brain stiff. Surrounded by misty rain and isolation, we labored. We ate. Ravenous gluttony. Lonely palpitations. We ate. Mist was dense. Pride leads to worship. Prayers are powerless mounds of corpses. The mist was dense.
Dinner's great tonight, guys.
The blade slowly cut through the meat. Cut, slice, rip. Some were excited, others looked away. Which one was me, some wondered. Was this how it would end up? This had always been how it was. Thorough preparations, detailed tactics. Such things stood no chance against pure desire. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? It felt as if the moist parts of the body were being covered in rust. Could I move? Was my stomach still working? Did I still have a jaw? Or teeth, a tongue, lips? Was the change already over? One couldn't help but wonder. It was only the sound of chewing. It was like a song. It went off turn, then synced, then mixed. Nothing but chewing. It wasn't enough. There was no such thing as purity. One's own vision snuck up from behind. Would the sweetness become heat and embrace us? No, even that was uncertain. But perhaps... everything was an illusion.
Leave not a bit behind. The bones.
The flesh.
The blood.
The poison. We split it evenly.
Not a drop is left.
We ate even our plates.
Our cells are changing. We can't turn back now.
Mitochondria.
Someone was crying. No one knew if it was them or someone else. Everything mixed. The border between oneself and the others had vanished. Mamiya is...
The moon. The magic.
Mystery.
The mimic.
medium.
Mother.
And me.
We are now Mamiya.
Get it? Mother? Mommy?
What are they consuming, given that,
That's a good question.
like, Mamiya is gone for them, but
Yeah, I wonder what they're eating.
alright, Ryo, I'll tell you something no one else knows. My real name.
Your real name?
Mamiya. Call me Mamiya.
This is just a cult.
Even so, to them, it's justice.
There's no objectivity here.
Objectivity doesn't exist. It's high time you understood this, Natsume. Objectivity is something only happy people who've never been hurt can preach.
Huh?
To those who've lost their way and are deeply hurt, objectivity is unnecessary. But do you get it, Natsume? They found my existence necessary. And thus, the illusion is allowed for their sake. Mamiya slowly closed his eyes. He was someone I could never forgive. But his silence made it seem like he was praying, leaving me unable to speak up. Natsume, we really are different. For their sake, Mamiya will become a shared illusion.
Oh, so Arisugawa and the others. The ones from 1999 were Mamiya itself. In that case, my friends all died because of them. I have to calm down. I have to find a way to distance Mamiya from my friends. If Mamiya just appeared because of a mix-up in the time axis, conclusions and truths that were set in stone never leave any place for delusions. In that case, I have to destroy it. I have to kill the margin of error.
While I gathered my resolve, the day before the 4th Friday came. My friends were waiting for tomorrow with various expressions on their faces. We're moving right along here.
What's wrong, Haruki?
Ugh.
Hey, so, when are you coming over? I'll make some dinner for you.
Sorry, but I don't think I'll be able to drop by today.
Haruki?
Look, I'll make it up to you some other time. I realize no one else would forgive this kind of stuff, though.
That's so unfair. All I can really do is say okay to that.
I'm sorry. See ya.
Damn, rejected.
Morishika Haruki ended the call, lay down on the sofa, and looked up. Tomorrow. He took out a cigarette and moved it over his lighter's flickering red flame. After slowly exhaling, he looked outside the window. The wound left by a scratch from a few days ago still ached a little. What to put into the casket, huh? A large moon sat upon the sky above. Strangely enough, he didn't feel cold. The night was calm, with little warmth to be had.
Is this the extra scene that like changes per person?
I guess we'll see if we see more people later. If not, then we'll go back, I guess.
It
Well,
seems short though.
I guess I can dedicate nights like this to just you. Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
I've been waiting all this time. Battery died a long time ago, but this is Natsume's phone. I didn't give it to the police or even his family. There was nothing more than a phone held by just another maid in Akihabara. That ends today. I won't have to feel like this ever again.
Tojo Minato slowly opened the door of his closet. There was a maid outfit with a long skirt on one of the hangers. He gently touched its edges. Natsume, you'll stay in my heart till the very end. The moon lit up Tojo Minato's face through the window. Bathed in its pale light, his outline looked positively androgynous.
I thought my clothes would be too big, but they look good on you.
He's just here!
Wow.
Are you making fun of me?
Huh? No, you do actually look great. I hope your clothes finish drying soon. You can use mine until then.
Oh, his mom is in the picture.
Oh.
Oh, Kato?
Hello.
Oh my, you're all wet. Go take a bath.
But
It's okay, just do it.
Go on in. Oh, Kato. You brought a friend over. Welcome back, Dad. This is Ryo.
My name is Kikichiryo. Pardon the intrusion.
Welcome. Go on and eat as much as you'd like.
Okay.
Pietro grows every time he eats. It's funny. So I always make too much food. There's more than enough for you. Don't hold back.
Ugh, Mom. This is the guest room. Feel free to use it.
No, I think I'll just leave.
Huh? But...
I'm worried about Midori.
Oh. Sorry. I was a bit too excited by the idea of you coming over, and... I didn't even think about that.
It's okay. It's the thought that counts. Your mom's cooking was amazing. I can't praise her enough.
Just bring Midori.
I know, right?
Ah. Thanks. I'll pass it on. She'll be really happy. You're welcome to come over anytime.
Also, it's got all wet, but you can still read it.
Oh, a letter.
Reply whenever you feel like it.
Okay.
You're so cute.
Good night, Ryo.
Take care, Ryo. You can eat this at home if you'd like.
Thanks. Food was delicious. Thank you. I'd like Midori to get to know this too.
Bring her over!
Yeah, bring him over. Bring her over.
Let her third wheel or something, I don't know.
I'm sure she would love to play in this gigantic house.
Yeah.
Tokyo during the year in which the world was prophesied to end. The final month, the fourth Friday. Temperature was 5 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. The paving below my shoes was tough, just as my resolve for the night. Beyond the tree-lined street were the ones who'd come to Natsume Soichiro's funeral. They were waiting for me. Dang,
They dapper.
they are. They clean up really well.
Mm-hmm.
The harsh northern winds of December blew mercilessly around us. Even so, my friends, were here for this day, facing it with different expressions.
I like how Kato wears uniform.
I know, right? They were here, and this year the world was prophesied to end. To conclude their story with Natsume Soichiro, I guess because it's like because these two have blazers in their uniform,
Yeah.
and he doesn't, and this is pretty
Yeah.
typical for stop.
Yeah, and it's black anyways.
Yeah,
So like...
that's the whole point. To conclude their story with Natsume Soichiro, let's go Natsume.
Ugh.
Like a few weeks ago, we entered the now familiar church. There were other people around too, members of the Natsume family as well as their acquaintances.
I thought we'd just be laying Natsume's ashes to rest. Is there someone else's funeral going on here? No, there's gonna be a memorial mass for Natsume. A memorial mass? 30 days after someone's death, Catholics hold a memorial mass to reminisce about the deceased.
Hmm.
Until then, the remains are kept on the altar before being buried after the mass.
I
How do
didn't
they
know that.
keep the body like that?
They cremate them beforehand.
Oh, okay.
And so but they keep the ashes somewhere
I see.
close by, I think, is what it's saying.
So this is your final chance to say goodbye to him. Okay, let's sit down.
We all sat down some rows behind the family in front. This was a stark change from the first time when we were all separated. It was clear how much our relationship had changed over the past few weeks.
It's changed quite a bit.
I looked at my own remains on the altar and spoke to myself.
Many things remained the same in this world even after I died. But who could have imagined that my friends who barely knew each other would all gather like this?
The memorial mass was held in silence. The family gave their greetings and eulogies. It wasn't too different from the funeral. The organ echoed across the church as it released a rather awkward sounding melody. I looked straight ahead.
Hey, Natsume. It's okay. You can relax and sleep. Even if I'm gone, they'll be able to go on.
All souls that believe in God are eventually summoned before Him, where they can attain peace. As those left behind, we can do nothing but pray for the departed and vow never to forget them. There will be memorial masses in the years to follow. Let us gather here again and pray for them.
They do that?
I guess so. I don't know. I think they're putting a little too much of importance on this dude, but... The event ended and we all moved to the ceremony for the burial. As we walked, I called out to a certain someone.
Hello.
Oh, Natsume, you came. I don't know.
Of course.
There's Natsume Soichiro's mother.
That must be awkward.
That is awkward.
I was really surprised when I read the letter you gave me on the day of the funeral.
I apologize for that. It must have been perplexing for a stranger like me to appear out of nowhere.
Oh, not at all.
Why? Didn't you find me suspicious? We didn't even talk while he was still alive.
You are Soichiro's friend. I could tell from that look in your eyes. There's a warm light in them, just like his.
I see. That shit's sad.
Yeah. I cast my gaze downward to hide my face and fell silent. I was no match for my mother. I cleared my damp throat to play it off. She chuckled a little.
Are they Soichiro's friends too?
Yes. They decided on something for him to take to the next life.
I see. I had no idea he had so many friends. He never had anyone over at the house.
She smiled, clearly pleased. Embarrassed, I fell silent again.
He's so
He's
pathetic.
just like listening to his mom, like, talk about him.
Yeah.
I'm relieved, though. I'm glad there are people besides us who will remember him. I'm so glad, Soichiro.
The public cemetery was in an open area some distance away from the church. Various graves were lined up in a clouded area sprinkled in green. We stopped in front of one. It was just like all the others, lacking any distinguishing features. And it belonged to Natsume Soichiro. In other words, me.
This is Soichiro.
My mother stood before them and showed them the urn. They all gulped and I watched over them from a short distance away. My goal here was merely to watch them decide what to give Natsume. Why do I suddenly feel congested?
It's the depression.
Perhaps they chose different things compared to what they had picked in the stories. However, I decided not to pry into that. After all, they weren't meant for me, but for the Natsume Soichiro in the urn. After confirming that they were done, I took a deep breath.
This is the final goodbye.
No one said anything. We all waited for everyone to finish their silent conversations with Natsume.
Goodbye, Natsume Soichiro.
After that, the grave was closed. We stared in complete silence at the grave where Natsume had been laid to rest. A breeze blew past us. Her clothes and hair were disheveled. Yet Natsume's grave stood still. The soft, bare skin of the stone had his name and date of death carved into it. The year was... It was done. My job for the past few weeks was now over. Everyone was particularly silent. We didn't feel like going back, so we did as someone had suggested and went to the nearby beach.
So it's over.
It really hasn't sunk in yet.
Yeah.
The days promised by Natsume's note were over. Starting tomorrow, we wouldn't have our weekly gatherings anymore. We were now strangers who might never see each other again.
Let's meet up every now and then. Like the priest said, there will be memorial masses in the coming years too.
Yeah, that's true.
It's Natsume's memorial mass. Guess we'll have to go.
I didn't mind if they used Natsume as the reason. If they gathered like this over the next few years and beyond. If they all supported each other. Only good things could come of it.
Guys. Oh, and of course, I'm expecting you to come to the meetups as well, Natsume. Yeah.
The story was nearing its end. Once the ending began to roll, the spectator would be unable to see what happened next. Even so,
Sure, let's meet again. With smiles on our faces.
here you go again, making it sound like more of a big deal than it is.
Oh man, if only it snowed a little. It'd be the best kind of miracle for a day like this.
I stood tall on the ground. I looked at the back of a transient man and shouted as hard as I could.
I finally hear Mamiya.
My voice made him slowly turn around. He was distant and his messy hair hid his expression.
We can end this December, this year, without having any of them die. If we make it past this without any problem, they will make it to the next year without anyone dying.
I poured more strength into my grip.
I might not be here beyond this point. Like you said, I might leave them behind. However, they'll be able to support each other.
I pictured their smiles.
There's a happy future waiting for them, even if I'm not there.
I didn't mind being left out of the circle. I truly didn't. As long as it was a future where they were smiling, I was okay with it.
This is the optimal ending I've created.
Mamiya remained silent as though trying to gauge my value. But after a while, he grinned and began clapping. Wonderful. I'm impressed that you've made it this far. His reaction shocked me enough to make me take a step back. You weren't taken by the charm of the illusion and expressed your will. The idea that reality is right and wonderful. Excellent work. Especially for someone who doesn't even have a body in here.
Your words can no longer hurt me.
Oh, but I was praising you. He sounded a pleased chuckle. I thought you would have given up already. No.
Yeah,
We were leading you to it. We were leading you to do that. And yet, you mustered up some nonsensical determination and made it all the way here. Even though it wasn't necessary at all. You should have just been a spectator.
Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not like you.
Indeed. You're not like me. But go and decide the true course of the story.
How do you know about that? Only a few people should have this information. What do you know about true courses?
Oh, indeed. Maybe because I'm a spectator myself? Or perhaps something above that? Well, what do you think? It's irrelevant, isn't it? Regardless of what I am, the things you can do are limited. I couldn't allow him to take control of the conversation. I had to keep true to my will.
You're right. I will save them no matter what you are. I will set the year so I can surpass it.
Create the future you desire and the records you believe are correct. Decide the year in which the world was prophesied to end.
Allow me to tell you about the true job of a spectator, the setting of the true course of the story. I had already explained that stories that are only slightly different are what-ifs, something akin to drafts. There are quite many of them, but there's only one true story, and drawing it up is simple. You merely have to discard the many possibilities you've seen so far, take only one in hand and declare it as truth. Once the true course is decided, it cannot be erased. The story showed you many possibilities, didn't it? However, you will be the one making the ultimate choice.
I will decide. Okyo, during the year in which the world was prophesied to end. It is the year.
Oh, this is the only option I have.
Yeah.
I'll save here anyway, though. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. 2012, 2012. And lastly, a goodbye to Natsume. December 28th, 2012. Here lies Natsume Soichiro.
Natsume. I'm so relieved. You finally came back to your senses. You didn't respond no matter how many times I called out. I was worried.
Oh, sorry. Wait, what's the time? What year is it?
Hmm? Obviously 2012. What a relief. I actually... Wait, Natsume, what's wrong? Don't just start crying like that. Hey, don't wipe your face on my clothes.
I'm so glad. I finally did it. I saved everyone.
I'm not sure what I get what this is about, but you seem to have worked really hard, Natsume, so good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
You guys should promise to meet up for a end of the year party, bringing the new year together. That's how you guarantee that they're all gonna be okay. After crying my eyes out, I calmed down and finally looked around.
Huh? Where's Kikuchiyo and Suoketo?
Natsume is cute, you're right. Oh, they went off somewhere. Suo was all about going to the sea and Kikuchi went with. Oh, there they are. Morishika Haruki pointed at two figures.
I'll go talk to them for a second.
Overwhelmed with joy, I ran across the beach.
He's literally so cute.
He is. He's so excited. Are you cold?
I'm fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you came.
You're so short. Like, Kaito was so tall.
He's just large. I feel kind of strange.
Because of everything that's happened today.
No, well, I mean, it does feel almost unreal that I've managed to come this far. But the month I spent with you guys was unlike anything else I've ever experienced. I'm beyond excited to keep things going like this. The letter...
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to write a reply to the letter.
It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, we can meet anytime.
You're right. Thanks. I actually did write a response to the letter. But I was having trouble putting my thoughts into words.
Wait a second. The waves are so loud.
Those waves are... Nothing I wrote came out right. I kept erasing things over and over again, until the paper got too wrinkled to write on. My drawers filled to the brim with unfinished letters now. I think I was in a panic. I thought I'd never see you again, Ryo.
That's not normal.
Mm-hmm. I thought the world would end and we'd never meet again.
So, raise your face. Look into my eyes. Listen.
Yowie.
The world won't end that easily, and we'll always get to meet each other again. People worry about the future all the time, but here's what I've got to tell you. Let's meet up again. You see, I like the way you looked at the world. You do?
Happy Pride.
So, I want you to keep on sharing your world with me.
Wow. Wow. That's incredibly romantic.
It is! Joe has... Oh my god.
I've never heard someone say those words, but like, if anyone ever said that to someone else, I'd be like, are you guys like getting married?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know what you are. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is so much, actually.
Ryo.
In return, I'll protect.
Protect what?
You. from harsh words, from pointless conflict, from cutting blades. I'll make sure to protect you. That's what I promised in my previous letter. No wonder he was having so much trouble writing a response.
Wow, he literally wrote like,
This is a fucking
I
like
will
love
protect
confession.
you from everything. I care so much about you. I want you in my world. And he's just staring at it, he's like, how do I even match this?
Yeah, I know. Right? I mean, I wouldn't know how to respond.
Oh my god. I see. Thanks, Rio. I love Yaoi. Hey, Rio?
What?
Could you close your eyes for a second?
What?
Just do it. Don't open them until I say so.
Alright, alright.
Okay. I guess that's enough. Hey, Kikuchi, Suo.
Don't interrupt them!
No, the
Don't interrupt them, not sorry! I noticed their silhouettes and ran up to them. I wanted to talk to them as soon as possible, to laugh with them and everyone else.
Goodbye, Rio.
What? I was still holding the remnants of a devastated century. I'd lost many things in the sea and acquired a certain bitterness. I was still waiting for your return, unable to consign the remnants to the darkness. When night comes, Mom gives me something warm and Dad pats me on the back. Perhaps I should have done the same to you. Please don't forget. What?
My boy.
There is something wrong with this kid. Please don't forget me. What the fuck? What happened? Poor Vyo.
We can't win, guys.
We cannot.
That's doomed Yaoi.
Screaming internally, knowing what was gonna happen. I was dying. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here, I'm like, yup. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Why?
I ran toward the evening shoreline and saw a thoroughly dumbfounded Kikuchi-ryo, as well as Suo Kato collapsed on the ground in a pool of blood like he just burst open.
What?
I finally realized, with this story's year decided, the true course was clearly conveyed to my brain.
Mamiya!
I wish I could erase my memory of this game experience part again. Oh. Facts and conclusions never left any room for delusions. What happened?
What happened? What happened? So true.
Especially you didn't even know there was going to be a third episode. That is so unfortunate. I cannot imagine stopping here.
I had to wait. I had to wait.
Yeah, I know. Born 1995, died 2012. The 2-year wait, that sounds awful.
It was awful 2 years.
Marichika Haruki, born 1990. Played this about 2 weeks before DDD came out. Oh, you are so lucky. 1972?
Old. Boomer. Holy shit, boomer.
There's a 10-year difference between them, jeez. 1981. She's older?
I guess so. Boomer.
Samejima and Arisugawa are the same age? Wait,
Oops.
what? Huh?
Oops.
Huh? The year in which the world was prophesied to end. I want. Wait, he died 2003. He was born in what year? 1980? Is that what it said? Did it say 1980? $1984. Okay. So he's okay. He's a little young. So he's technically supposed to be a little young. So he's also jumping. Did your Discord trash? Your Fugi is still here. Oh, I've been disconnected.
Oh. Uh, uh,
Hello.
Hi. I like how like it the game went to like he's dead and you're like what? And then the entire thing crashed.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait,
I
really?
know.
That's where you okay.
Yeah, you're just like, no way, he died in 2003? And then my call crashed.
Oh my god.
I was like, yeah, I was pretty shocked too.
Okay, wait. Okay, so he's also what's it called? Is he also jumping? Or I mean, obviously this means that 1999 is the more correct path, I guess. We'll see.
Mm,
That's crazy. What does it
that's
mean?
crazy. What does it mean? Oh, are you still reading?
Oh
I
yeah,
can't see the
sorry.
game.
I disconnected
That was a very perfectly timed crash.
it.
Um, pop out. Pop out. There you go. Tokyo, during the year in which the world was prophesied to end. That line made stories from 1999 and 2012 mix up. That's why. So Kaito, who is from 1999, joined the others, who are from 2012.
Oh wait, okay, that makes sense because the Samejima is part
Mm-hmm.
of the Pink House group, and he's also related to Kaito, and he has to be able
Yeah,
to.
you remember he talked about seeing a kid too.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so does that mean that Kaito is a Mamiya? Question.
Hmm.
Thanks.
Decide on the true course? Bullshit. Are you satisfied with this? You burdened them with an unsalvageable fate. Are you satisfied that you've made them suffer?
Mamiya gave no response. I didn't raise my face. I couldn't tell what expression he was making.
I've had enough. I don't care what happens to the laws of this world. I'll warp space-time, change the truth, and try again. This time, I'll make them all happy.
At that moment, I had a feeling that Mamiya had just smiled.
He love friend.
All right. There's nothing else that I can get from the set from Downfall, is there?
I think someone in chat mentioned there's like a little scene, but like
I don't know
I
if that's
don't
worth
I don't
looking
think.
into.
Yeah, they said it was super short.
I guess I should ask if you're able to go for any longer anyway. This is probably a good decent place to stop.
No,
Extra.
there are extra stories. I should
Oh.
I should shut up at this point in the night though.
All right. Let's just see what this is.
Hello there,
Yeah.
spectator. This is a place where we store drafts that might have happened. We call them what if pages. They're merely what ifs, though. In essence, they're extras hardly worth paying much heed to. Normally, I would have you ignore such insignificant possibilities so you can focus on your job of setting the true course of the stories. But I'm aware how futile it would be to dissuade you, so please, do enjoy them to your heart's content. Are you curious as to how one acquires what-if pages? It's all very simple, really. You really have to choose search for what-if pages. There's no telling what you'll get. You may even acquire ones you already own.
It's gotcha.
Seriously?
It's a daily gotcha.
Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'll do one.
Worry not, though. You may try again and again until you get your desired page. Additionally, searching for the pages may prove to be exhausting. With your stamina, your limit should be 5 times a day. If you want more, please come back another day. That concludes my explanation. Oh, are you disappointed that I didn't sing it? I can repeat it as many times as you wish. Alright then, I hope you have a good time.
Search for what-if pages.
I think when I did this, I just changed like my my time.
Are you serious? That's so funny.
I just rolled all of them.
This is my first what-if page. I'm so tense. Will you search for what-if pages?
Like I just kept switching the time until I got everything.
Oh my god. Hard what-if scenario. In MAMIYA Haruki. Sure, let's just go over all of them. This really is just gotcha. It's crazy. Valentine's Day.
These scenarios are good though. I mean, I did read them all
Daily Life
before
5.
reading the Doomsday, so you can definitely read them
I'll
all.
see if I can get Mayuri's Hierarchy.
Still takes half an hour if your luck is bad. That's so real.
That's
I remember sitting here doing it.
about all I can handle for now. I'll have to come back after another day.
No.
That's so funny. Read what-if
Imagine.
pages.
Imagine gotcha.
How many are there? There's
visual
16?
novel.
Okay, I will try to unlock some in the time before we do this again.
Yeah.
Which, we could do it, I guess, next week if you're available.
I think so.
Okay, I'll plan for next week then.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Thanks for hanging.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so tired.
Me too.
I slept so little last night.
Me too. And then I got home and I went straight into cooking dinner. And then I passed out for like an hour.
I couldn't fall back asleep and I couldn't take a nap because I was
That's
too
unfortunate.
busy for
Oh
that.
yeah, you were
so,
doing a lot
like,
of stuff.
now like I'm feeling myself going in and out at very random moments.
Oh.
So I will definitely tuck into bed earlier.
Can I get...
today.
Wait, how do I get this?
Oh, do you remember when you can take his hand?
Oh, okay.
Just take his hand.
Is it short?
Yes.
Alright, let's go do that. In fact, I actually have that, so I have it saved. Guess I'll take a hand. I took his hand.
Very good. This is how it should be. You did your best.
MAMIYA,
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I've made...
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'll forgive you for everything. Let us return now. Don't let go of my hand again. Just relax and rest. I will do what I must. Good night, then. An eternity of sleep awaits you in this nostalgic trichiliocosm.
Yowie.
Nice. Alright, now I can move on.
Identify.
I knocked over my water.
Oh,
Honestly,
you're
of the
fine.
things that I could have knocked over, not the worst thing.
I identify. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yowie ending. Yes, sir.
This really is just like the ending.
Can I get some yaoi to go? Thank you. Yaoi was delicious. Yum yum.
Man,
Okay,
so Joe and Kaito are just like star-crossed lovers. That's so
that
sad.
shit's doomed, yaoi.
That's so sad.
It's okay. You'll love Doomsday Dreams even more.
I'm looking forward to it.
Now that we're like we're at Doomsday Dreams, I'm like, should I just like read it on the stream with you, like live react at this point? Because like,
How far are you into
really,
it? Oh, this is interesting.
I don't know. I've done like two, like there's a branch, like the first branch. I've done 2 of the routes,
Oh, I see.
which is probably not very far.
Let's say. End list.
It's just not because they were endings.
My cup is like dripping now.
Oh no, wait, they were endings actually. Never mind.
Okay, there's 16 of them. They match with the number of
Maybe
weird
I
ass
only
like
did
extra things
like
that you can do.
half. Maybe I did like half of them.
I see. You could just finish it with me, I guess. You could.
At this point, like I'm not like you're right here.
Some of the endings are chef's kiss. I'm interested. Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
You know what? I'll just wait. You know what? Live reaction, guys. If I cry, I cry.
Same. We can cry together.
That's the thing. This VN makes me cry.
Oh, I don't think I think the blood was added like since we ended the other ones.
Yes, yeah, they added. And if you notice,
Oh,
they took
Keito's
out
not here.
Keito.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. I like
Yeah,
that.
the menu changes as you play.
Yeah. Because like when we were talking about the pink house, I think it was
Yeah.
the pink house
It's
members
nice
were
that
here
it's
instead.
very it responds.
Yeah,
Responsive.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very well made.
Lots of
Like,
attention to detail.
Considering this was like made by one person, right?
What can I say? Anyone who likes yaoi is a crazy person and in a good way.
You're right. Okay. Let's see here.
You haven't cried so hard in your life?
I finished
You know
the
what? That's
game.
fair.
Dang, I want to finish.
I feel like if I'm on stream though, I won't cry.
We can see, I guess. It
You know,
could be
you'll
your
find
first
out.
time. It's not your channel, so.
Yeah, I've never cried on stream. Have you cried
Always.
on stream?
Yes.
Oh.
I think I cried at the end of Tales of the Abyss.
Oh.
Which is weird because I've never done that before, actually. But for some
I've
reason while
cried
I was streaming.
laughing. And you know what it was too?
What?
Bakugo ASMR.
Oh, right! You showed me that.
Yes. It was the Bakugo protects you from racist ASMR.
What?
That's right.
That's weird.
Ew.
Okay.
I cried laughing. That was the funniest thing I'd ever watched. Like I hurt myself laughing so much I started crying. There's something wrong with me.
That's funny. Where are we going?
All I remember there was this one part where Bakugo was just like, apologize for being racist, and then I just go like, I'm sorry, and then he goes, that's not enough, and then there's the explosion. If you guys don't know the video, please, you can look it up. It's really easy to find.
No. I remember what I saw it.
Yeah. If anyone in chat wants to look up the video on YouTube, it is still there.
It is something, that's for sure.
Oh my god, I can't.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you have it?
You should watch it.
Do you have it? Just link it in chat.
Yeah, let me look for it. Bakugo racist ASMR.
Oh, time to drink.
I've
I've been drinking a lot of water.
Enjoy. That shit is 10 minutes long.
That's so long. He's making you apologize for that long?
No, he's not making you apologize. He's making someone apologize for being racist to you.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a
okay.
comfort ASMR.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's really in character. With like the
All
3 minutes of like explosion.
that's that's great.
Oh, and I think I was like listening to it on Victoria Day or something, and my window was open, so there's fireworks too. I couldn't stop laughing.
That's so much.
It was what a night I'll never
Fireworks and
forget.
wow, like you're hearing explosions. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to read more, but I can't. I don't want. I want us to do it together. I don't think we will watch it without cringing though.
Nah, like you can tell this shit was made to be funny. You can do it.
It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be a joke. Mommy, I ASMR.
Who would make MAMIYA ASMR?
Who would? Who would?
Who would you want
Who would
ASMR
do
from?
ASMR? I feel like
Yeah, who would do?
Haruki would do it.
He would be like, "Oh, this is a thing people do. Okay, sure."
He'll
Like
probably
I
just
can,
like talk
yeah.
normally and then.
Just give him the script. He's like,
But I feel like
"Okay."
I feel like canonically he would have a really nice, deep, like smooth voice.
Yeah. Natsume would be like,
That's
I think I
so
wanted
funny.
to try it like once. I think it would be fun, and then he finds out like maybe it wasn't for him.
I don't know if any other ones there would be. It would be like there are, I guess, scenarios like
Kaito
like
would be
yeah.
open.
Oh yeah, actually that's true.
You know.
I feel
do
like
anything
the
at
only
least
like
once.
scenario that you would get like Ryo into it is just like punching ASMR. Like you got into a
Punching
fight.
ASMR.
You got into a fight with 30 other guys and won.
That would be really funny. POV, I'm beating you to sleep.
Why can't Ryo be happy? Like why did out of everybody like the one who
They wanted to choose the one
decided
that like he would be so frustrated about.
of course. Like
He
it had
wanted to be happy so bad, but he can't. No, he can't get it.
out of everybody, he's the one that is really like suffering. like and it's
Yeah,
completely
over it.
not his fault either.
Oh, yeah, he tries. He really does.
Like the others, it's like internal like
It is internal, yeah.
issues, but for Ryo, it's like entirely external.
Good luck, Ryo. He's on hard mode.
He is on hard mode, man. I hope
Yeah.
he gets this happy ending with Kaito.
Family sucks.
Even if there's,
life
like,
could be
age gap.
better. Yeah. Boyfriend dies.
Wait, so with Kaito, I wonder. I'm just thinking about it because, like, did he die like Natsume and become a spectator, or did he just cross over the timeline because everything got mixed up?
That's a good question.
I want to know. How much more content? Is there? There's so much more content. I can't do it in one stream. I don't think.
ASMR where your boyfriend dies at the beach after you propose.
Oh my god. They really gave us like the most romantic ass like scene, and then they're like,
they're just like,
now
oh,
we're
he's
gonna
die
die
right here, so we need to make sure that people get what they want.
Wait, I just realized. So they made it so that way, like, they had it where, they were saying that Ryo wants for Kaito to show him his world, right?
Yes.
And, this is the year that the world was prophesied to end. And then Kaito dies. Yeah, so so the world is ending for Ryo.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
Ryo really is just like, I love you. I want to spend my life with you. And he's just like, close your eyes. Bro was expecting a kiss.
Right? Honestly, if they had done that, then it would have made total sense. Like that was exactly what was going on in that scene. And then he's just like, nah, I'm gonna
Ryo
die.
Expected at that point.
I get the feeling, yeah.
No, man. Do meowy.
Poor little Game Boy. Uh,
Boyfriend dead.
did you think they were gonna? Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah,
I almost I thought that they were. I was like, are they actually doing this? Like this lead up is definitely like something.
Oh yeah, there was absolutely nothing non-homosexual about it.
Yeah.
That is a romance setup. Yeah, imagine if you didn't die.
Yeah, imagine.
They just needed to do that like 10 seconds faster.
Yeah, they really did. Or even
Yeah.
like, you know what actually would have been more devastating is if they had kissed and then he died. I think they
That's
should have.
crazy.
I think they should have gone through with it actually.
That's crazy. Yeah, give you
'Cause, like-
candy and then they just like punch you in the stomach.
Yeah, like you have them. Like they could even describe it from like Hero's point of view. That would be so terrible.
Lamau will get traumatized.
Actually, though, kiss then you look down this kid. Yeah.
Yum, I love daily donuts. Ugh. I'm gonna brush my teeth and
All right. Thanks for coming. Thanks for.
I'll check
hanging.
I'll check how much Fall Guys needs updating because like I would be down
Oh
to
yeah,
play
last
like
time
a
I
game.
had like last time I think I had a lot to update, but I was also on a call, so I don't know if it was like
Let me open
it's
Epic.
like I have to admit, like the Epic Games launcher, it like actually was pretty good about like not strangling my internet when I was downloading stuff. So that might be part of it, is that I was on a call, and so it took a while to download.
I see. Okay, let's see. I will update it, and if it's not massive, we could fit in a game.
We could, but I won't do it on stream. I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go raid 0, who's
Oh
playing Death by
yippee!
AI apparently.
I love Zero.
I do too. Yeah, everybody go say hi. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hope you had a good time. And I will see you
Thanks for
tomorrow.
coming.
I'll be playing more Tales of Exilia.
Yippee!
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna do this. Bye bye.